Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I'm Dippy.
I'm Dadley.
And I'm Dono!
And welcome back to the Dapper Ds, the only show with interchangeable parts and karate chop action.
Ha! Ow! Fuck!
I can't stop. Help. What's going on? And welcome back to the 3-year anniversary, if you will, of the Dapper Ds. My God.
Good. Annie. That was clever.
The 3-year anniversary of the Dapper Ds. We have been at this shit for 3 years now. That's cuckoo nutso.
Absolutely crazy.
Like, who would have thought we would have been doing it this long? I did. Yeah. But, you know, regardless.
I hoped. I didn't think. I had no faith it would go this long.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, wow.
I mean, we're just a couple of chill guys.
A couple of chill guys. We're just chill guys.
Yeah, we're chill.
We're just chill guys
Tony
doing what
Stark
chill
built
guys
a double
do.
chunk chocolate cookie in a cave with a box of scraps. All right. So, boys,
I have a cat.
do you know what gives me
Gentlemen.
the energy to do these episodes?
I don't. What's up?
Cold, stoned, not fucking beer. I don't know.
Stone cold. No, it's dummy.gg with a wide variety of flavors and selections for you to choose from, and all kinds of deals to be made. It gives you just enough energy to give you a kick with that. Who needs 5 guys when you got these guys? Hey.
Hey.
It gives you
does
enough
that-
of a boost of energy to do your
drink
daily
that.
activities
mean-
without the crash of caffeine and without the lead poisoning of other sources of caffeine, which I won't get into.
Get the lead out!
Yeah, get the lead out with w.gg. So if you go to w.gg and use the code ANIPOD, that's ANIPOD, at checkout, you'll get 15% off of any purchase, with the sampler pack giving you a couple of different flavors to try, the mystery pack giving you a random flavor to try. You get 15% off of their shakers, off of their merch, off of their other things that they have, and it's a really good deal for you.
Do they
and
still
your
have the
energy
solo
needs.
leveling collab going on?
They do. Yes, they still have the solo leveling collab
So
going
you can
on,
check out
which
that
is
stuff.
fucking sick.
They also have hydro tubs. So if you're somebody that has a hard time staying hydrated and need maybe a little something extra in your drink to be able to help you do that, they sell tubs where you can mix it in, and it helps with the hydration of your body.
So
Yeah.
don't forget w.gg and use the code ANIPOD, ANIPOD, for 15% off of any purchase. Then we've got music. We've got music provided by the lovely, the wonderful Harris Heller, the #1 DMCA free library for all of your streams and YouTube video needs. You can go to this link above our heads for free music for your streams and videos at streambeats.com. Do not go to streambeats.net. It is a subscription service. Harris Heller will never make you pay for his music. You can
And
access it.
streambytes.xx is an adult site. So
Yeah, that's yeah, don't go there either. We had to learn that the hard way. So go to streambeats.com and download whatever you like from Harris Heller's library. You can also access it on Spotify for free, or with Spotify Premium, you get it ad free. Thank you, Harris Heller, for being the music to our ears this stream. You are currently listening to the Secluded album.
Ooh.
Which I believe is lo-fi. I think.
I can't hear it.
You'll figure it out. Oh, am I not sharing sound?
No.
No.
Shit, man, I'm sorry. Okay, now are you hearing it?
Oh.
Ooh, there we go. Ooh.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh.
I promise I will get off my phone in 1 second. I found one more Airbnb.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you winning?
And I'm
Stream
sending
Beats.
it right to Dono because this wouldn't be for me and you, Dippy.
So go to Stream Beats, go to streambeats.com and get your music today. What else? We're gonna do. What are we gonna do? We're gonna do the schedule at the end.
We're gonna do a thing.
We're gonna do it.
The spiel, Dippy.
Oh yeah.
Tell 'em about the YouTube and whatnot.
You gotta do the spiel.
Oh my god! Give us a follow if you like what you see. Give us a subscription if you're feeling generous. A Prime subscription gives us the money and you the ad-free experience at no cost to you with an Amazon Prime account. Give us a subscription on the YouTube channel to keep up with the VODs of all of our shows, past, present, and future. Follow the link tree in the description to see all of our other fun stuff, like the Instagram to see updates when we go live, clips edited by Brett, memes made by Dono. You can go to the merch store to have a small piece of our channel with you. We're working on new merch, but you can still check out our old favorites and your old favorites over there, and the fan Discord server where you can chat with us and all of the other Antipod fans whenever you like.
Yeah.
As always, we appreciate anything that you do to support the channel and support what we do here, but do what you can, not what you feel like you have to.
Yes.
Your monetary safety and security, your livelihood is more important than our entertainment of your livelihood. Anything that you do helps. A like on a video, a comment on a video, following on Twitch is completely free and it helps us. It helps you get our content live. Interacting in the chat is one of the best things that you can do. So anything that you can do out of pocket for free, we appreciate you doing, because everything helps. So thank you for watching, for interacting, for doing what you do. And with that, let's get chatting, boys.
Yeah.
We've been doing this damn thing for 3 years now, currently being shared to your screens, but not to the stream screen.
Yes.
Is a list of all the episodes we did.
That was probably our smoothest opening that we've ever had.
Honestly,
it was, yeah.
It took us 3 years, but we got there.
It took us 3 years.
Third time's the
but
charm.
we nailed the opening after 3 years. That was so good, guys. The list of all the episodes we did this year, this spans from March 25th of last year, 2024, to today. So almost exactly 1 year's worth of content minus a month. And whew, there's a lot of fun stuff here. Before we get deep into that, Dono said he had a fun story, which isn't necessarily retrospective for the 3-year anniversary, but he did want to share it. Top bands, go on.
My wife literally just messaged me to go get the dogs.
Okay, all right, you do
so
that.
Let's be a little retrospective, and then Dono can tell his story. So
yeah. I'm looking. So we have a list of every episode we've done in front of us.
Yes.
This is private information because we do lists in secret.
We do. This is If you're curious, Snugglepuff, welcome back. It's good to see you again.
Welcome.
And in case you are curious about the stretch that we're talking about, it has its own playlist on YouTube. I take a lot of time with the aesthetics of the social media that I have access to, that being like the Twitch and the YouTube, and like
and I ruin it.
I get
because
so
I add descriptions
detail
to
oriented.
YouTube videos.
I get so detail oriented with shit that I have like time counters for series on our channel.
Yeah.
Approximate amount of time it would take you to watch beginning to end. Love the wow wow wubsy. What? Oh shit! I didn't even realize that was what Dono's blanket was. That's great.
All right. So right off the back, I'm looking through this list, and I'm like, wow, I've missed a lot of episodes this season.
There were a few.
It's more than I've missed in like this is probably the season that I have missed the most. But that's also because I drove from Connecticut to Georgia and back.
Yeah. Because looking at this, which ones were you definitely not here for? You weren't here for Expedition tier list.
I wasn't here.
Stealthy was here for Expedition tier list.
Yes, and then Fallout and Chill.
Lunch was pre-recorded. Fallout and Chill. We
and then 2Ds play Castle Crashers.
We did that a couple of times, or did we only do that once?
I think you only did it once.
We only did that once this season, but
that might be it. For me.
You weren't there for another familiar problem, I don't believe.
I was not. You guys ran a familiar problem without me.
Yeah.
And that might be it. But that is the most I have.
There was Murphy, Stealthy, and Dippy that did that.
Yeah.
Murphy was my first ever character that I killed in a familiar problem.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's all I missed this year.
Those have died from not the main quest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's I don't know. Actually, maybe I'll go back through the stats and be like, all right, like how many episodes have I missed overall?
Well.
Oh shit! All right, we're gonna scroll back to other seasons. I'm not gonna remember any of these.
These, just taking a look. I mean, I don't think. Did you miss anything in season 2? I don't think you did.
Probably. The board button I was not here for.
Board button you weren't here, but that's only one.
I'm going through the list.
Murder. Tears and Fears. Were you here for the first of Familiar Problem?
Yes. I ran the first Familiar Problem.
That's right.
So one episode. Yeah.
No, you ran The Witch is Dead.
The Witch is Dead. I have not. I did miss.
In season 1, you missed a majority of us playing It Takes Two. But like that's
right.
that was a series that you just couldn't get into
talking
because
talking about huge retrospect. I sincerely was like, during like the month and a half y'all were playing It Takes Two, I was like, well, I'm done being a Dapper D. They're not going to invite me back. Like, we were so early into doing it and whatnot. Like,
dude.
Like, sincerely, in my brain, I was like, that was fun while it lasted. Cool.
And then we immediately came back with Dapper Discussion 5 and Absurd Trolley Problems. 2 very good episodes.
Yeah.
Like, back to
but
back.
We're talking about season 3 right now.
But talking about season 3.
Good episodes in season 3. It's impossible not to talk about our mega draft.
The mega Dapper draft of things, the 100th episode, the mega Dapper draft of things. One of the best episodes we've ever done. Like, period. Yes. Like, it was such a undertaking. And steak joke? The steak joke is that old. I don't know what you mean. Anyway, not me playing Animal Crossing while watching. Hey,
hell yeah, I love that.
Attention. No, I'm kidding.
No,
do whatever you want.
No, you do you.
Yeah. No.
Sound off with your favorite villager.
But yeah, we were talking about the 100th episode. So,
okay, who's the most fuckable villager? That's the
actually, that was an episode
there's only
in
one
season
right answer.
2. That was an episode in season 2, wasn't it? Yeah, it was the first episode of season 2. The first episode of season 2 was Smash or Pass Animal Crossing Villagers, so there's that for you. But no, in terms of season 3, the Dapper Draft of Things was originally going to be one giant. Anthony does TTV. Good to see you again.
Hey, welcome.
Hello, daddies. Yes, indeed, and hello to you, daddy, as well.
You are new to the channel. This is just our podcast episode. We end every month with just us chilling and talking and
Absolutely.
whatnot. So welcome. Sound off. Anything. I'm saying sound off. I'm not that much of a Twitch guy. Say whatever the fuck you want in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
No slurs.
Okay. You guys got to do a draft again. Well.
That draft.
Funny you should mention that.
Yeah, we have.
We'll talk about this towards the end of the episode.
Draft. Yeah, we'll talk about future episodes.
We'll talk about a few future episodes. What we've got we've already got some plans for season 4, but we'll have to talk about that.
CBS.
We did. So yeah, this is a weird season because Dadley missed more episodes than he has since season 1.
I missed a good chunk. Yeah.
And Dono missed a few episodes here and there too.
Yes.
But this might be the first season that I was here for every episode.
You did
because
every
in season
episode.
1,
did not.
In season 1, I know I missed a couple.
Didn't me and Dadley do one Pokemon?
Y'all did 2 Pokemon showdowns in season 2. And I was not there for either one of those. One of those was a miniature one because my power and data went out. But
yes,
perfect attendance reward, give it to. Hey, thank you.
I would
so much.
I literally have Google Images pulled up right now, and I was about to send him one.
Oh, thank you, Dadley. But yeah, season 3 was one of the first seasons that I was here for every episode, I think. And I loved so many of these episodes. In terms of standout favorites, like Dadley, you picked the mega draft of things.
That is not my favorite.
Oh, okay.
That is up there in the best. If we're talking favorite episodes, hands down, the favorite episode of season 3, it absolutely is Testing Perfection.
Oh, really?
I am not blowing smoke up your ass, Dippy. It is absolutely my favorite episode of season 3. There was another one that really stuck out to me. Now I can't fucking see it on the list, and
It's
worried
really
it was a different
nice.
season.
So
honestly, I really enjoyed the Apollo 47 horror one shot.
That was it. Yes, that's the other. That's the close second.
that was Dapper Ween was right there. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
So
I was fighting so hard for Apollo 47 for years. We finally got to play it, and that I loved that we got to play that. And Testing Perfection has been a little baby project of mine that I wanted to do for years and years, and I finally got a pilot for it on here, and I was glad that we got to do it. Thank you guys. In terms of my favorite episode, I would have to say. Go ahead.
I was gonna say
Saving Cats.
Saving Cats, the Hungry Hippo.
Was that this year?
I don't think that was this season.
Was it not this season?
That was not this season. That was last season. Still a great episode.
This season?
We did 2 Saving Cats episodes this year, which is less than I thought we would do. But in the end of everything, I think it ended up all right.
That's respectable.
We did
Yeah.
Saving Cats,
We wrote the basics
Animania.
of like
we did
2 movies.
We did Animania. We did Animania, which was an animated movie. We did The Golden Fleece.
Yes.
And we did The Lovers, the romance one, whatever the romance one was.
Yeah.
But like those were pretty good episodes too.
Yeah.
Again, in terms of favorite episodes, I would have to say playing Everything Ever IRL with Dadley was one of my favorite things that I got to do because it lined up so nicely that Dadley had a thing that he had to come down to Tennessee for.
Yeah.
And while he was down here, I got to play a game with him in person for an episode. Like
with his mom.
With my mom too. That's the one that I honestly look back
Dippy,
and
there's your perfect attendance award.
Oh, where'd you put it?
I put it right in Dapper D's general.
Oh, there it is. That is fucking outstanding. Hold on. Is there a way for me to share this on?
I don't. That's up to you. You can share a screen right to our Discord.
I won't. I won't for now. But that's fucking great.
Oh,
link the chat.
Yes, there is a way. I know exactly how to do this.
I just got
got
nacho
it.
cheese all up in my fucking beard.
I made a mistake.
Sorry, I'm in communications with a future. There you go. Perfect attendance presented to. Why did you say? I just realized that you did my username and then my name. Dapper University.
That's what you're saved to my phone as Jake the Dippy.
Oh my god. That's really good. I'm in communications with a future guest. He said he's good any Monday besides today. So I said pick a Monday between today and June, dealer's choice. So he'll get back to me on that hopefully. Again, end of the episode for that stuff. But yeah, Everything Ever IRL was great. We finished a couple of really good games this year too. We stepped away from video games in season 2, but we had some good times with games this year, including a whole fucking fan game that Dadley made. Dadley, tell us a little more about making that game. Like
So I learned how to use what the fuck is it? I already forgot. RPG Maker XP.
Yeah, RPG Maker.
Yeah. And made a Pokemon fan game in which all the members of Antipod, not just the Dapper Ds here, all the Antipod members were the gym leaders. And it's some of the most frustrating and stressful time I've ever had, and so much fun. Oh my god, I love playing through it. Dippy, block the bot. Nice to meet y'all, Dadley, Dippy, and Dono. Yes. Yeah, really quick actually, because Anthony brought it up. Anthony does TTV. I am Dadley or Bradley. My name is Bradley, and I'm a dad.
No, why did I pin that? I didn't want to pin that. Unpin. There we go.
Yep, and then we got Dono the Bear or Dono the Cleric. You can find
Dono
him on
Bear.
Dono Bear on social media, and Dippy the DM you can find on social media. But anyway,
absolutely.
Yes, I made a Pokemon fan game. At some point, it probably won't be season 3 with how long the process is. At some point,
Season
there will
4.
be another one made. That will be a little bit bigger. This was like dipping my toe in the water. This was a glorified battle simulator. So yeah, I'm very excited. That was some of the most fun I've had doing.
You know
Dapper
how
D's
I
episode? Yes.
You know how I jokingly this stream can't see this. You know how I jokingly put this episode here?
Yeah.
We're leaving it there.
Really?
He's ready like next week.
Okay. All right.
So
cool.
We'll get into contact with him like this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. So we've all right. I did that. I'm trying to think what were Dippy, scroll back up.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm specific. I'm gonna be selfish for a second and specifically be like, what were my episodes this year? Because I feel like I didn't do a whole lot.
Yeah.
Of
So
my
I was gonna say like. We moved away from video games and we did a lot of video games, like in season 2, we did some video games in season 3, but we also, like, it was normally a plan of like, we wanted to try to evenly distribute like episode ideas between the 3Ds. Like, this is, Dippy reminds me of Theo Vaughn. How dare you?
It's a good thing.
I mean, it is the mullet for sure, but like, hey Frank, pull up a picture of a skunk eating a snake. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about?
I don't know.
We were trying to evenly distribute episode ideas. We were trying to evenly distribute episode ideas between the 3 of us. And a lot of the episodes
we've tried. Yeah.
This year was a lot of like, hey, I Dippy have an idea for an episode, let's do it. And like, I feel bad that that's kind of the direction that we went, but also like, you know.
I mean, so let like really break it down though for a second. Like, like lunch is a group idea.
Yeah, lunch was so funny. Okay,
lunch was
the death of one of the channel memes. Was just an April Fool's joke because we realized so early on, like at the end of season 2, we realized that April Fool's was going to be the second episode of season 3. So what are we going to do? And we just pre-recorded lunch. Like,
yeah, we just pre-recorded ourselves eating and called it an episode. For those of you who are like, why did lunch become a meme? The real answer is every time we're trying to be professional and have a meeting about the channel and whatnot, somebody's like, let me share my screen. And immediately I start writing and I'm like, we have to schedule lunch. We have to put lunch in here somewhere. We all have to eat.
Again, stream can't see this, but like,
I don't care.
Like, why? It's
something that has made me laugh for eons now. If guests didn't have beards, had a fake one. We do need to get a fake beard for guests. You are absolutely right, Snugglepuff.
Oh my god, we do.
There is.
Give them fake D names.
Everyone gets beards.
There is a filter you can put on Zoom that is a beard.
Oh my god. It's enforced now. So,
okay, but like going through the episode, like a lot of
just quick run down the list. We had Expedition tier list. A great return of a great format that we haven't done since. We
haven't done any tier lists since then this year?
We did hold on. We did bracket fights. We didn't do any more tier lists.
Oh, okay. We need another tier list coming up soon.
We'll definitely have
Hey
to
guys,
do
what do you want
another
us to rank? What do you think is worth?
tier.
I will crochet a beard. Fuck
Oh
yeah,
my
Ace.
god, dude, yeah. Lunch, pre-recorded April Fool's joke. It's yet still somehow one of my favorite things that we did because it was so short, because it was an April Fool's joke. Like,
also, I'll throw it out there. I liked having a Monday off. I was
Yeah.
like, ooh, I have so much time on my hands.
But then immediately after the April Fool's episode was the 100th episode. Like, many like, we had a season premiere, April Fool's, and a 100th episode back to back to back, which was something else. And that 100th episode, the Mega Dapper Draft of Things, which I'll finally circle back around to this point, was supposed to be one episode, but we got so into it. We got so into our picks and talking about our picks and what we were doing. I still have the list. And it turned into 2 episodes, and the second episode of the Mega Dapper Draft got really emotional, really quickly, right at the end. Like,
if you want to see 3 grown men cry, go to the last 10 minutes of the Dapper Draft.
Oh, it's like the last 30 minutes. It's like we spent so long on the last 3 picks. We spent so long on the last 3 picks of our respective lists, and we all had like monologues over our number 1 picks.
Movies?
That's
Scooby-Doo.
not a
That's
bad
such a
idea.
good pick.
Scooby-Doo
a really
movies
good
is pretty
pick.
good. Yeah,
I
we'll
love
have to save
Scooby-Doo.
that for a tier list.
Oh, I feel like that would like be really cool.
And then, oh my god, I forgot.
There are so many. What are you talking about? There's so many Scooby-Doo movies.
I forgot after the Mega Dapper Draft of Things. After the Mega Dapper Draft of Things was an episode I had been planning for a while that I finally got to run, and the last 12 minutes of it are so shit because I did the stream wrong. Like yeah, you can hear the audio, but you can't see the visual for the last 10 minutes. It sucks, but it's a great episode nonetheless. Who Wants to Be a Dapper Millionaire? I have always wanted to do, because Dadley had another Anti-Pod Jeopardy this year.
Which I did 1 this season.
Right in the middle of the season, which was really good. It was a good episode too, but I had wanted to run like a game show throwback of my own, and I love Who Wants to Be a Millionaire as a format just because it's so simple. It's 20
Frozen Divvy.
Oh,
there we go.
Okay. I'm back? I think I'm back. No, I'm not back. Oh no. Don't do this.
I'm alive. I'm dead.
I'm alive.
You're back.
I'm dead.
You are here. Dippy, you're here. You're alive.
Okay. No. God damn it.
Oh my god.
Wow, this is like worse than normal. Because it's like I'm freezing I was freezing every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
What the hell? Just pause.
Do we want to go to a quick break?
Has the stream gone down?
No, the stream is still up.
Going.
The stream is still up? Then what is going on with my internet? I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, I think I'm back.
I think you're back as well.
Okay.
It's not your fault, Tippy.
So I've wanted to.
All right.
I wanted to do a game show throwback, and I love Who Wants to Be a Millionaire because it's just answer 20 trivia questions, win $1 million.
Yeah.
We are here. Yes.
Yeah.
And I got to do it, and I fucked up one of the questions, which
is fine.
Which was fine. It's fine. We're gonna have to do another one this year because it's been sufficiently long enough since I've shown my questions to these 2 gentlemen that they will get an opportunity.
That we forgot. We do not remember.
So there's that. Then we had Fallout and Chill.
The
beginning of Fallout New Vegas.
What's that number 3?
Huh?
And what else? It's
not just Fallout and Chill. It's
Fallout and Chill and...
Look at your list.
No! It's Fallout and Chill.
I wrote lunch again.
Fuck's sake. Fallout and Chill, the beginning of Fallout New Vegas with Dono was a fun experience. I liked it. It was a nice chill episode that we just sat back and chat. Dapper Discussion 24. Wow, we didn't do a Dapper... Oh, no, yeah, because we did the Dapper Discussion at the end of... as the last episode of 2. And then... Yeah, so wow, we went a long time without a Dapper Discussion there. But We continued
It's our
Dream
worst
Daddy.
episodes. It's fine.
We continued
We had
Dream
Dating
Daddy.
Daddies.
We did part 3 and
Yeah,
part
a little
4
bit,
We
yeah.
did
in
Writer's
May.
Block.
We did a writer's block about a cult. Or
Yeah.
not a cult, but like
Writer's Block, for those who are new, is our show within a show that we try to write a one shot,
a one shot
Dragons.
or that kind of thing. Just writing for TTRPGs.
Basically, an adventure that you can put in a certain spot in
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
game or something like that. Which is what one shots are. There are suggestions for adventures.
And then okay, Reddit Divers was a weird one. That was one
Somebody-
where Donna wasn't
and
here.
I say this with so much love.
Yes.
Somebody asked us what our least favorite episodes this season were. And I think it's Reddit Divers for
Okay.
me.
So Reddit Divers was
Oh, we just did a tier list. We did White Elephant. Sorry, I
we
just
did
remembered.
White Elephant tier lists, of course. Yeah, sorry. I just skipped the tier list
Yeah.
word
I
there.
remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, Reddit Diet. Look, I think we all make bangers. But if we recorded the hour before stream of me pitching Dippy ideas of Dapper D's episodes, you would realize we come up with a lot of bad ideas.
Yeah.
I come up with a lot of bad ideas.
So we had an episode
break our
idea that was
silence,
literally no, we don't. We had an episode idea that was just like, because Reddit is the front page of the internet, we were just gonna explore a couple of subreddits and see what we could find, and we did. And that's about what that episode feels like. It was just kind of a filler episode. Although I will say,
It was
the
your Snuggle
award
Puff,
for
yes.
worst thumbnail ever created by me still belongs to Reddit Divers.
It does, and I'm sorry.
No, it's my fault because it's such a horrendously bad thumbnail. I thought, oh, it's bad. It looks bad, so it's a joke. No, it just looks bad. It's so bad. Then we had another Dapper discussion. We had 2Ds play
Yeah.
the Castle Crashers. We continued that. At some point this year, we will finish the main storyline of Castle Crashers. I'm sure.
Yeah.
You just gotta wait
Have
for
fun.
another. We just gotta have another episode where Dadley's not here, and that'll come
Yeah.
about. We have a hydrate.
I want my
from
perfect
Ace. Thank you.
attendance award.
Yeah.
This is Coke Zero.
This is water.
Water in a yellow can.
I'm making piss. Sorry. What?
Your body is a machine that turns water into piss.
Yeah. Take that. It's better than wine.
Then we did a
sorry.
familiar problem, which was really fun. That was, as Dono mentioned earlier, Stealthy, Murthy, myself, and then Dono ran it.
Which was, I'd be willing to play another familiar problem. Which, you guys still haven't found those characters. You guys are just in fucking victory right now. We could run another one while the rest of you guys are fucking around. Honestly, I could put Carter
Oh my
in
god,
it.
wait, the cart is still in victory.
The cart is
Yeah,
still
it
in
is.
victory.
So those characters are still in victory too. Oh my god.
Yeah. And then we
Would be
have
fucking great.
playing everything IRL, where I drove down to Dippy, and that was amazing.
Well, he
they took
didn't
me to
drive
Olive
down
Garden
for
for the
me.
first time.
He
No,
drove-
but I was in the area. I drove
Yeah.
down for a wedding, and
It
I
was
was
bonus
staying
content.
like 3 hours away. I think the drive was 3 hours, if I remember right.
The wedding you went to was 3 hours away from me, so
From
you,
where I was
you
staying,
came up
yeah,
and
so.
visited me. And tell them about
Yeah,
Olive Garden.
Dippy's mom took me to Olive Garden for the first time, and
Oh.
and she looked really mad at me because I got endless soup and breadsticks, and I only ate one bowl of soup.
Yeah, that wasn't the
Since-
takeaway from that.
No, that's not
Yeah.
the takeaway, but it's burned in my brain that I ordered the endless soup, and I remember your mom clearly being like, "You only ate one bowl of soup." I'm like, "I'm not that big." Like,
Yeah. We got to snack on some of your breadsticks at least.
we saw, what did we see? It, right? The imaginary
If.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was a
Imaginary.
fun
Friends.
movie.
Yeah.
Not one of the best
It was
movies I ever
fine.
saw, but it was a fun movie.
Yeah.
It was fun. Yeah, it was
I think If was marketed for freaking kids, and then it ended up being actually a movie for adults.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, Dippy saw how easily I crap movies.
Yeah, it was
Definitely
pretty
got
good.
choked up at the end of that mediocre
Yeah, it was
movie.
pretty good. Another Dapper discussion. We had Any Game Jeopardy 4. Any Game Jeopardy 4 was that the partners or was that last year?
That was last year. This was just a regular ass Antipod Jeopardy.
Oh yeah,
specifically
this was just a regular
the one
ass,
that what I remember most is making potions and spells was like the weird newest category, which was a lot of fun.
Yes,
and I'm excited
potions
to do
was really fun. Absolutely.
I'm excited to do Antipod Jeopardy again.
Hold on, let me. If I can see.
Antipod Jeopardy is like a quiz show I do, quiz and improv show, for these lovely hooligans as well as some guests.
That
Or is
was
that for
that
me?
was just
Yeah.
the three of us. That was just the three of us plus Stealthy was there for that one too.
Can I
seem
just
to
throw out
remember
Can I
Stealthy
just throw out an episode idea?
Yeah,
for
sure,
the
yeah.
future. Yeah.
Freaking straight up, just make a magic item. Like, let's make a magic item. Like, we just come
like a
and-
whole episode of magic item making.
Yeah, like we're really good at fucking just doing it off the riff. We should just like challenge each other with fucking like items or whatever.
I would
Just be
say
like,
to
"Here,
build,
make an item out of this."
off that idea of like do an episode that like we gradually get bigger of like we're starting with a magic item. Okay, now build a magic shop. Okay, now build an encounter and
Yeah.
like building up like that.
Yeah.
So like magic item 1-up.
Yeah, magic item 1-up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
I'll put it in the
just looking at-
ideas, but not official yet.
Yeah. Just looking at
Because I feel like that's
thumbnails
something
here.
that can be chiseled out.
Just looking at thumbnails here, like Stealthy really earned their Dapper.
Stealthy's
wings.
an honorary dapper. Yes.
Like Stealthy was here for the Cult Riders block.
Were they?
Yeah, they were. They
I
were
don't
here for
remember
the Cult
about
Riders
that.
block. They were here for
Oh, yeah, they were.
Another Familiar
Because I had
Problem.
them like show up for like spooky stuff.
They were here for Any Game Jeopardy 4. They were here for like a more coming up, like even beyond that. So Any Game Jeopardy 4 was really fun.
Yeah. And then we got
We did Saving Cats
Saving
Animania.
Cats, where we wrote a heartbreaking movie about a dog. The whole shtick. The whole shtick was like, you know how like when animals pass and parents are like, they went to a farm upstate. It's about a dog being like, my friend went to a farm. I want to go to that farm.
Yeah.
Which like, what a sad idea.
And
for
yet,
us to-
it would still be one of the easiest ones for us to actually turn into a movie.
would.
Like, it really would. Dapper Discussion 27, that was...
What beats Dapper Ds? That's
guys do-
Neil.
Oh,
Dapper
What
Discussion
Rock
27
Nails.
was one that was just me and you, Deadly. I don't know what Dono missed that for. That was in
was it?
July. It was in
What was
July.
it? What was it?
Dapper Discussion 27 in July of last year.
That would be my birthday.
It would be.
So
You
what was I
missed it
doing
for a
for my
birthday
birthday?
party
Honey,
then.
this year?
You guys do commissions for
Honey, what did we
thumbnails
do
or
for
just for
my
your
birthday?
stream?
This
Dude,
year. It was last year. What did we do for
Snugglepuff,
my
what a
birthday?
great question.
Yeah, my buddy came out from.
Snugglepuff, what a great question. I do all of the thumbnails for Inquisition
shit.
and Dapper Ds.
We did a lot of shit, and you keep forgetting.
And I do the thumbnails for Crossroads.
No,
And-
I have bad memory.
And also for the newest show, Moonlit Mist, I do those as well. If you need like thumbnails for a project, contact me.
Yeah.
Pay me. Like,
Yeah, contact Dippy. Don't contact me.
Yeah,
I'm
find a-
busy.
Like,
Trust me,
I'm
don't
sure I
contact
could.
that
I'm sure I
boy.
could whip something together for. I'm sure I could whip something together for you. Like, sounds stressful. It's actually not that bad. Like,
It's not. I mean, the Dapper D's thumbnails are like,
they're a little
the best
more
way to-
intensive, but
yeah,
that's
they're
just because,
definitely
like,
you
yeah.
get very creative with them and whatnot. The
Yeah.
other thumbnails is just like, especially for D&D content, it's
Yeah.
just I'm gonna write the number and the name of the episode
and
on
then
the
have
thing
a
I already
fun
have made.
background.
Yeah,
Like, yeah. It's pretty, like, that's something. The Crossroads thumbnails were done by our resident artist,
yes,
Aludra.
like Aludra did the
fant-
original design.
So if
which-
you wanted
oh,
a design of those kind, then like our
Aludra's
resident
not
artist,
taking commissions.
Aludra's not taking commissions at the moment. So I was about to say, like, yeah. Moving on.
Yeah.
What beats Dapper D's? Contention for least favorite episode for me is What Beats Dapper Ds, because we found out so quickly. I realized so quickly, like, whether it was obvious to you guys or not, that it was just like AI coming up with like a stock response no matter what the challenge was.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
We did something different at the end that was like, we did something completely different at the end that overwrote the episode. Yeah, we did. I think at the end of that, we did another Dapper draft.
There are 4, right?
If you like seeing other people's artwork, follow AnniePod's Instagram for Eludra's artwork. Dono.
Wow.
Your name has now become Chad.
Yeah.
And I will do a self-promotion that I am trying. My goal for this year is to be able to confidently say that I'm a photographer. I have a photography page called Bradley Photography, in which I have my own artwork on in the form of photography, if you are curious.
Dono, you hitting the slopes. Cool Shades Kyle.
Cool Shades Kyle.
Cool Shades Kyle is
I'm out
hitting
here
the
tonight.
slopes.
All right,
We're gonna go find the Yeti. We're gonna spark him up.
So we did a Dapper draft after that because we got bored of What Beats Rock.
Yeah. Then we did a play test of something that would eventually become Dapper Yellow.
For context, Dapper Yellow happened on the 29th episode, so 11/11. This first play test, this like, hey, what if we did like a randomizer friend lock of Fire Red? That night, I was like, I want to do something different. I want to do something cool. That's when I started working on Dapper Yellow. That night is when I started working on Dapper Yellow. So August to November is what it took me to build that.
So 3 months, yeah.
Yeah.
And it turned into one of my favorite series that we've done, like, honestly.
Which
but
started
the play test of the overarching concept of what Dapper Yellow became was also an episode and not like a test for some reason.
yeah, that should have been off camera. It was a really bad episode.
But if we hadn't have done that for an episode, Dapper Yellow would never have been a thing. So yeah.
Which honestly, because we did that, people were just like, "Hey, when are you gonna go back to Dapper Yellow?" Like we made it. Like it
would you guys ever play Among Us? I've pitched this a couple times now.
It would take, we would love to.
Like all of the AnniePod members.
So much planning.
It would take all of the AnniePod members having a Monday free. Do you know how hard that is?
I don't know. Let's find out right now.
Let's find out. You find that out.
Hey,
I'll keep going.
How mad is everyone if I do an at everyone?
I don't know.
I'm not mad at it.
After that playtest and another Dapper discussion. After that playtest and another Dapper discussion, we dug into the well and we pulled out an episode from the season 1 that we had not done another episode for since season 1. I don't think we did. Yeah, no, we did the last version of this episode in December of 2022. We dug into the well and we pulled out What in the Wordle for episode 4 of What in the Wordle, where we did Wordle clones, and man, the Wordle clones we found were farther away from normal Wordle clones.
Can I just say that is number 4, which means in the first season we did 3 What in the Wordle.
Yeah, and we did not do one in season 2. The only reason we did What in the Wordle 4 is because Dono wasn't here on a given Monday.
Yeah, and me and Dippy love What in the Wordle episodes. We
really do.
For anybody that's wondering, I am heavily dyslexic, and so I do not have fun. I don't enjoy having to do that kind of shit. If I can, I'd rather not. But yeah.
Fantasy football, which is always a blast.
Oh my god, I
love doing the fantasy sports.
Fantasy football, 2 fantasy, 2 foot all ball. Fantastic. Like, it wasn't, I have to say, it didn't quite feel like the first fantasy football, but it was still good. It was still good.
It was like trying to catch lightning in a bottle, and you're like, oh my god, I got a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
then we did Super Smash or Pass Brothers
We need a
Fun
Smasher Pass
episode.
at least once a season. We do.
Yeah.
Like,
And for that episode, we picked Smash Brothers because of the name, very obviously.
Yeah.
And I talked about worst thumbnail ever, best thumbnail. Super Smash
So good.
Pass Brothers is such a good thumbnail. Like I liked that one a lot.
Dapper Dyslexics.
There's more coming up that I did like a little more. Dapper Dyslexic. Yeah, that's what the D stands for. Congratulations. I am not dyslexic, but that's what the D stands for.
Undiagnosed. Okay.
I'm not dyslexic. I'm not. Speaking of which, I had a doctor's appointment today,
Oh, okay.
but
All right.
that's not important.
No, I want to know. How'd it go?
You guys,
How's
just,
it went
by the way,
well.
you guys just let me know when you want me to do my
It
story.
went well. I will have to tell you what my follow-up is for, but yeah, there
Okay.
like I'll have to tell you that not here.
Yeah.
But
Just Saving
yeah.
Cats episode
Surpass
5.
Sega
Saving
games?
Cats
That's not a
5.
bad idea.
Saving Cats 5, Lovely Buddies, where we wrote a movie
Yes.
about a man teaching his workaholic wife or fiance?
Sister.
Sister.
It was his
sister. So we were like, okay, we don't want to do a love story between like the
Yeah.
typical couple. So what about family love? Like love between a
Yeah.
brother and a sister.
Can I pitch the movie because I've had this idea in my head for so long.
Yeah, go ahead.
The whole movie was like she's rugged, tough businesswoman, and he is just goofy younger brother. And she has a business conference that the guy she has to meet with loves playing D&D. So it's a whole movie about like, no, loosen up and learn tabletop games. And the original pitch for this movie, I literally have sent to Hallmark because there is a way to pitch Hallmark movies online. Was originally a couple, and it was called Roll a D8 date for Christmas.
Hey, there you go.
So yeah, that's the movie. But
That's
yeah,
fun.
Fun episode actually, really fun episode.
We had another Dapper discussion. Then the month of October came and went
We always
with a
do
third
Dapper
run
Ween.
of Dapper Ween. So Dapper Ween was very fun, but we missed an episode.
We did, which,
right at the beginning for no
Yeah.
particular reason. I
We
don't
just-
think.
I don't know
We just
what
missed
the
it.
heck.
We
Oh,
just
you
straight
know
up
what?
missed it, I think.
you know what, Dippy? I'm taking back your perfect attendance award.
No, no, but it was an episode that didn't even happen, so we just like didn't do it.
Yeah, I
Hallmark
don't know why
movie draft
either.
list for the 25 Days of Christmas. Oh,
Ooh,
that's not a bad idea either. Yeah.
That's a great idea, Snugglepuff.
What stuff all that really is?
You're about Snugglepuff. You're close to becoming an honorary Dapper.
You really are, honestly. the idea person. Then we did Dapper Ween again. Apollo 47, a system that I have wanted us to run forever. And we finally ran it, and it was really, really cool.
It was a blast.
That one might actually be my favorite thumbnail because it's so simple, but yet it's so like I loved how it came out.
See, that's one I have to remind myself of. I gotta pull up the YouTube to remind
Yeah.
you.
Then we did Spooky Bracket Fights, which is
Always a good time.
Spooky Bracket Fights was so out of order on the YouTube uploads, but like it was a good
Fair.
time. And
Why
the third Dapper
the
Ween special, what?
Why the fuck, if I type Dapper Ds into YouTube, the first video that's ours that pops up is lunch?
Really? Wait,
Yes.
wait,
I
really?
just typed Dapper Ds into YouTube, and granted, the first couple isn't us. There's apparently a cigar shop in Jacksonville, Florida, that is named Dapper Ds that have posted commercials that is more famous than us, and rude. But scrolling down, the first Dapper Ds episode that pops up, for me at least, is lunch.
The first episode that pops up for me is White Elephant tier lists.
Really?
Huh.
Okay. See, everybody's different.
Did you put in the Dapper Ds?
I just put in Dapper Ds.
There's also a channel called Dapper Darius.
Darius, we're coming for you.
And a beatboxer named Dapper D, but with the E missing. DAPPRD.
Yes. Okay, I'm looking at the thumbnail right now. It's a great fucking thumbnail.
But yeah, anyway.
Anyway,
Wow,
I
I got an introspective on
mine is Animal Crossing.
What
Mine is
our
I love
competition
you,
was.
Colonel.
That was okay, Snuggle. That is
Wait.
one of the very, very, very first episodes. In fact, that is episode number 2. That is episode number 2. That's in season 1. It's a good time. Go watch it. Like, watch all of our stuff, obviously, but I Love You, Colonel Sanders inspired so much of like what we do for the anniversary and our taste in like games for the channel.
It's a romance game where you can try to fall in love with Colonel Sanders.
It's so good. Okay, so where were we?
Right,
the Dapper Ween discussion. The Dapper Ween Dapper discussion number 30. That was fun. We did my baby, my pilot, Testing Perfection.
Which is my favorite episode. Pitch Testing Perfection for the audience.
All right.
Let them know what this is.
So Testing Perfection is a show where basically we take a piece of media, whether that's a movie or an album or a book or whatever, like a TV show or whatever, anything that has gained a perfect score from an official, creditable, reputable source. So that could be a 10 out of 10 or a 100 out of 100 or 5 stars or Roger and Ebert's or Siskel and Ebert's 2 thumbs up or 4 thumbs up or whatever that system is, or, 5 stars, 10 stars. I think IMDb is 10 stars, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Anything that has a perfect score, and we debate whether or not it's actually perfect. We do that by, first of all, listening to it beforehand, and then in some cases formulating notes, in other cases not.
Which really, that happened. That's the epitome of this channel this year.
Yeah.
This season was like Dono going in completely unprepared, Dippy being like, I have a loose plan, and me being like, I wrote 4 pages of notes for this.
Yeah.
This has happened, like,
I mean, that's just
3
our
or 4
experience.
different episodes.
That's just our experience as a trio, like, summed up. Not just the channel, but, like,
No, but this season it was highlighted.
This season was definitely,
By the way, that is my entire life, is that I have very low effort. Like, I found, like, I have had times where I've been, like, very prepared and written down things, but it's also always a loose preparement. It's always loose. It's never like, I have a straightforward plan. No, this shit ain't gonna go forward. Like, this shit is gonna be an idea, all right?
So
we're gonna just feel the vibes.
So we did Testing Perfection on Kids See Ghosts, which we came to the conclusion it's not. It gets close, but I think we came to the conclusion that given
terrible,
given the product, like the product itself is pretty close to perfection, but like the context surrounding it nowadays like has to knock off some points, I think was the main conclusion we came to. If you want to check out that episode for yourself, it's on the playlist. Then we did the preview of Pokemon Dapper Yellow. We did another Dapper discussion. We entered the month of Christmas. We did a couple of really fun episodes. I genuinely loved Dapper D Mastered a Yankee Candle Smasher Pass.
Yeah,
Smasher Pass Yankee Candle. I want to.
There's a great clip of me doing like, ah!
Yeah. Dapper D Mastered was an in-joke with us. Just being like, what if we did as shitty of a production value as possible for the Dapper Ds? Like, what would that look like? And it still be a manageable episode.
Oh, we got to stretch.
Oh,
Oh.
Thank you, Snuggle Puff.
And then a meeting similar to what me and Dippy and Dono
I'm sorry,
did.
Yankee Candle? Yes.
Yankee Candle?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yankee
so
Candle.
Before stream, we were like, all right, we have to come up with more episode ideas. And I always start with bad episode ideas. I always am like, here's my shitty ideas. And one of them was Yankee Candle Smasher Pass because I had a candle near me. Somehow that made it.
It made it into the episode list because by turning the idea of this is such a bad episode idea, the production quality has to match. And that's what happened. Like,
yes, Don.
Smasher Pass idea.
Okay.
Discontinued restaurant items. Like fast food restaurant. Nothing.
Discontinued.
What, like the McRib and whatnot?
Yeah, like McRib, fucking
like promotional
like
fast food items?
Yeah.
I'm here for this,
Like-
actually. Wait, I'm here for this.
Because there's like a shit ton that like
McDonald's
came
used to
and
sell pasta.
Yeah.
When I worked at McDonald's as a high schooler, we sold lobster rolls.
Wow.
What?
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
It
if we
was-
could find
they were
like
not
a
good.
list of like discontinued things, like what's something that like,
Even
Taco
still.
Bell had? The grilled cheese fucking burrito. That shit slapped.
Yeah. And then we had, so the previous Dapper discussion, we had come up with a new format, which you're gonna see today, called
I
Deal
didn't
Breaker.
plan one.
Oh,
I did not. I
Well, you
totally
gotta
forgot
come
that
up
was a
with-
thing I had to do. Yeah.
But we came up with a format called Deal Breaker, which is you see these things on TikTok where people are like, you have $15 in 4 categories to build your perfect da 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 da. We took that and we've made a recurring segment for this show. We took the results of that and turned it into a Deal Breaker Christmas, which is honestly the character I made for a Deal Breaker Christmas is one of my favorite one-shot characters I've ever made. Like, it's so fun.
I want him back.
I want to play Lumaris Birch River again so much. Like, he's so fun. And then the Deal Breaker Christmas, Yankee Candle Smasher Pass. We did White Heffalump, Heffalumps and Woozles. We had White
Whoopers.
Elephant tier lists or Dirty Santa
Mango
tier lists.
cream would be a good discontinued item. Girl Scout.
Mango creams. Oh, Girl Scout
What?
cookie? Mango cream Girl Scout cookies? Dude. So good, actually. Like, so
I've never
so
had
good.
them.
Okay.
Heffalump.
We are coming up on a break pretty quick here.
Okay.
We're almost to the end of this, so what
Let's
is it?
try to get through the So White Elephant tier list. Fun concept. And 2 out of the 3 white elephants were really good white elephants.
Yeah, they were.
Hey, I didn't think that. I thought we were like fucking with each other. And
Do you want to see me fully crash out on stream? Do you want to see me like fully get into a rage? Go watch that. Because
Go
you know
watch-
what?
Yeah.
Dippy, we all gave each other tier lists, and I gave
Yes.
Dippy NASCAR tracks so he could talk about something he's passionate about for an extended period of time without
It is-
interruption.
I gave Dono workout equipment, again, a thing that he's knowledgeable on and has some experience and opinions with that he would be willing to talk about for an extended period of time. Dono,
Hey, Dono, what did you give me?
I gave him Digimon from the very
Something I
first
know.
Digimon.
Nothing about.
0, less than 0, and the list was so long. And it
To be
turned
fair,
into
To be fair, the fans that showed up that liked Digimon
We
got
had Digimon
so
fans in
mad.
chat.
It was
As
so
I-
funny.
oh my god, it actually the fandom that showed up like at the last second to see how terrible the Digimon tier list was remarkable.
We're not that big of a channel, and there was distinctly names. I'm like, you're a first-time viewer, and this is your introduction.
This is
to
your
me."
introduction
Like-
is Digimon. Yeah. So we are going to head to a very quick break. We will finish off the rundown of the episodes and our reminiscing after the break, and then we'll transition into what we're gonna be doing, some stuff we'd like to do, and into the
And
recurring
then I have a
segments.
story.
And yes, you have a
after
story
the
too.
break.
Yeah, after that'll be right after this break. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this very short break. And then 3-minute ad. So if you're subscribed to the channel, to the Twitch channel, you can still see us, you can still hear us, but you won't miss any content.
I would just like to clarify and let Dadley know.
No, I know. We've already discussed this. I'm not actually mad, but yeah, by all means.
I know. I gave you that list out of love, and that I
Yes.
knew that you'd be a good sport about it.
I absolutely, yeah.
And I love you for it because it's one of my favorite things. Even sometimes I just love when I can give people just be like, here's this. And it's just like, oh, okay. Like I can like, this is yours to destroy in any way that you want. It's like, oh, I can enjoy that. Whatever.
Absolutely.
But the amount of love that was that was put into that. I was just like,
Yes.
I'm trying to give Beasley something that he's gonna remember.
Where did my fucking
Ugh.
black pants go? Oh, there they are. Okay, got it. Sorry, I have to put together an outfit because I have a gig tonight.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
also, boys,
Yes.
for the subscribers that can
Boys.
hear this, yeah, Robbie has said that he is willing to do the Enclave episode like next week. So we will get into contact with Robbie like sometime this week. I would prefer that all of us plus Robbie like get into a chat, like a video chat or a voice chat or whatever, and we talk about, like, he will give the basics to you, because I have fallen pretty deep into this Enclave rabbit hole. Like, it's a fun system. It's very, very fun. I'm ready to show it to the world on our channel because it's so fun.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait to play it.
So yeah, we'll get into a chat with him. The character creation, I will send you a link because I have the
What is this?
link.
Wait, what is this? Codenames online.
Codenames online?
Ds?
Oh yeah, D's
These
versus
versus
Days. So, again, this is
Are we
something we're about to
fighting?
talk about. This is something we're about to talk
Some
about.
non-binaries?
This is something we're about to talk about. Don't worry. I'm gonna send you
don't worry.
guys the link to the
Ugh.
PDF
I'm on
of
last
the
break.
system, and I will send it to the Dapper D's general chat. There you go.
Oh, Ace could probably hear us. Yeah, Ace, we want to do code names, Dapper D's versus you, Stealthy, and Zoe.
Yeah. Which is gonna be a fun time.
Absolutely.
Break-ins in
fucking
10
ruined,
seconds,
but
by the way. Okay, see, Dadley and Dono, see if you can click this link.
You guys
In
know
the
how we
general
had
chat.
the idea for like.
I will do
Dapper
it in a minute.
Ds,
I'm writing the
but
deal
it's
breaker right
just
now.
like
Okay.
it's just the females. Like we had an idea for Dapper D's, but it's females instead of us. It's,
Yeah, the gorgeous gals.
The
yes,
gorgeous.
gorgeous gals. We could do that with non-binary as well.
The thematic
Just
days.
Yes, exactly.
The
terrible days.
The thespian
Or-
days. The thespian
Yes.
days. Or the I don't know. We'll figure it out. We gotta transition back. 3, 2, 1.
Is the background a McDonald's? No, it's a movie theater.
It's a movie theater lobby. Welcome back. Thematically
Yeah.
days. Thematically days. There you go. That's pretty good.
Dramatically days.
So, to finish out, to round out the list.
So wait, if the girls, let's say like we are the moon, the girls, the ladies, what is it? What was the name again?
The
for it?
Gorgeous Gals?
The gorgeous gals. They have the sun as their background.
Hey, hey.
So what do the days get?
Pluto.
Pluto.
They get Pluto. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Ace.
They just get, they get Pluto or the solar system. Oh, there you go. So it's just an outline of like the orbitals of the solar system. Like that would be, that would be all right. I could probably figure something out with that. That's not bad. Anyway,
I was gonna say Mercury because only one part of it's hot, the other side's cold. It
I was
doesn't
gonna say
rotate.
Earth. Oh, I was gonna
Earth?
say Earth.
like the Earth
do
itself, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be, yeah. Well, maybe the Gorgeous Gals would be Earth because of Mother Earth, and then the thematical days would be the sun.
Ooh.
The fucking sun.
Yeah, that would be pretty good, right? Yeah. So, to round out the retrospect of the list, after White Elephant Tier List, we had the Christmas Dapper discussion, which was nice.
That's a meeting topic, yes.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
make
definitely a meeting topic. Then we had, after Christmas, after the New Year's Eve, like, whatever, like, we did that, and then we were like, okay, let's finish out the season by finishing a couple of games. So, in the time between January 6th and now, we have finished Pokemon Dapper Yellow, which we started this year and, like, wanted to do because it was a fan game of Dadley's. And then, over these past 2 weeks, you've seen us finish Dream Daddy. Or at least
Yes.
finish our run of Dream Daddy, which does not include the full game, obviously, but it would be more of a disservice to just dedicate so much time to one game. So we concluded that we had a Dapper discussion in the middle there, but in that time we also saw the breakout appearance of a new member of the channel.
Yes,
a relatively new member of the channel who has so swiftly fallen into the arms of the Antipod family. It's not even funny how already dedicated to their commitment to this channel they are. Brett guested in like 3 of the last 5 episodes. Brett was a guest, and like it honestly is so surprising. To praise Brett while he is not actively listening. Brett is like really fallen hard into the role of a new family member for Antipod. Like he's chill guy. His new show is great.
Clip this for Brett.
Somebody clip it for him. Like chill guy. They deserve a round of applause. They absolutely do.
Yes.
Like
I just guested on Moonlit Mist, and what an amazing DM he is. Oh my god.
Yeah,
it was
he's
so
a
much
great
fun.
DM.
I'm excited to bring that character back whenever we run into them again. Noon. A little bit off topic. Dippy, how'd you feel about Noon?
Dude, fun character. And Rika destroying Noon in one statement
good.
was so funny. It was so good. That was a really fun time. And that brings us to today, the 3-year anniversary special. Review of the episodes so far. It's fucking no.
It's been great. This is
been
full
going
content. Good content right here.
So yeah, favorite. Went over favorites. If you had to,
Dono,
to
you
pick
didn't pick a favorite or least favorite.
what was your favorite episode of this season, dude? Over everything we just did.
God, I'm looking at it all. Yeah, you guys like. Honestly, I fucking like favorite one of the ones that I picked. Probably Familiar Problem. I fucking just like you guys played so goddamn well with that.
Another Familiar Problem was a very worthy of a favorite.
Least favorite of mine was probably the Fallout. It's just so,
Really?
I mean, it was fun, but it was.
I was trying to be nice.
Oh wait.
It was definitely a raw episode.
It was very raw, and I'm just like, oh yeah, this has to be its own thing. Like this can't be a Dapper Ds. Because Fallout is such a long game that it literally would end up being like, oh, this.
That would be something. Yeah, that would be a different context entirely.
Like if I had a whole different, if I had more time on my hands.
To go from subjective to objective. If you had to pick a best episode, not your favorite episode, but a best episode, Dadley, you already said
subjectively the best episode.
Objectively the best.
Objectively,
episode. Going from subjective to objective, what do you think is the best episode?
Goodness.
See, objectively, season? I'm like, my brain goes to like, what is something we could continue doing again, and it's still testing perfection. Like I think that is like when you first, I mean, years ago now.
I will put a caveat on it now. Testing perfection is something I want to do on a whole different thing. Like independently. But I've always kind of imagined you as a co-host of it, Dadley, but like that doesn't mean that it needs to belong here. So other than testing perfection, like
I don't know if any of them like are the best. Like we had so many good episodes this season,
and of the good ones
that I can't pick which one is the best. I can only tell you like the ones that I love the most because each one of them had such like a way of just joy that they brought to my soul that I can't pick which one is the best one. But
no, that's
anyway, I did say that I really enjoyed Apollo 47 horror one shot, but I also really enjoyed the Mega Dapper draft.
Yes,
because I just got to be able to fucking wing it. And to hear all your guys' like
If I had to
finally chosen ideas. Like
If I had to pick
Chef's kiss.
the best episode this year, it would come down between the Mega Dapper Draft and it would come down to the Mega Dapper Draft and like the closing episodes of Dapper Yellow. Like those were really fun because Dapper Yellow was such a fun game. I almost forgot. Like You Awaken in a Strange Place with Brett. Like the return
Also
of
a blast, yeah.
The return of a game from season 1 with a brand new guest and like continuing like that was such a fun episode too. Like objectively and subjectively. What
it
a
was
great
hilarious. And we were like, we chose so many random things. Like, oh yeah,
it was
we're
really
gonna fucking be able to use these.
That was really weird. I don't think we ended up using like half the skills that we made.
I made a point every time I play. I make a point that we're going to do it, like do each skill at least once. But that being said, yes, you guys barely
we missed a couple of skills, I think. So other than that, and I lied to you. The best thumbnail of the year has to go to You Awaken in a Strange Place because of the technique I figured out to make our faces fit within the letter forms. Because they're really, really that was a really good thumbnail. I liked it a lot. Excuse me.
You know, I really liked What in the Wordle for, even though I wasn't there for it. I didn't watch it, and I.
There you go. I can just watch
I like
it.
that one because it's the one episode I didn't have to fucking notice.
Yeah. So, moving on to
Dono's fun story.
Dono's fun story. Yeah, go ahead and do that
Hey!
while I grab
right.
a quick break.
So this is
Still gonna be listening.
so
I just
on
have to,
yeah. My very first day at my new job,
Yes.
I was told the story of how one of their old employees who had worked there, and this happened like 2 weeks before I started working there, how they stole $500,000 from the store.
Shit.
Yeah, and the way that they got found out. So I had started telling you about this, Tatsy. So
Yes,
there's
you
this
did.
term at my store called getting Mavericked, because there is a person who goes by the name of Maverick that broke into the store and then stole shit. Okay. They stole money, etc. Now we have different processes to be able to ensure that that doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
But in the fact that this man or this person did this thing, okay, we have cameras and they reviewed the cameras. Also, this person found out halfway through robbing the place that it had cameras and then turned themselves in.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So that was a fun little bit. But because this happened, what they did was review the camera footage of the day. And in that moment, or in that camera footage, they found that one of the employees was so there's always 2 employees on shift. One will go into the fridge and stock it. During that point in time, the other employee was taking Lotto and pulling it and scratching it, putting it off to the side, doing like they were in charge of the paperwork, so they were covering for themselves. They had been working there for about a year. The entirety of that year, they were doing that after reviewing the footage, and was not getting caught. And when they finally got brought in, because they're like, hey, they were confronted about it. They thought it was this whole fucking thing, but basically they got confronted. They Michigan, like the police didn't get in or were involved later on, but lottery in Michigan has its own form of police force.
Yes.
Which is like kind of like a federal offense. Okay. This person decided to try and run and got picked up at the Detroit airport. There is a Toledo airport in Ohio that is the same distance.
Okay.
as the Detroit airport. And I pointed out to the person that was telling me this story, I'm just like, if they had just gone to the Toledo one and caught a flight, they never could have gotten picked up. So not only was this person stealing a fuck ton of money, they were also stupid. But yeah, they're in jail now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So that is unfortunate. I
don't know them, so
fair.
And also,
yes.
The guy. So here's another story while we're waiting for Dippy.
Yeah,
because I got told a couple of them from work. The guy that literally got fired before I started working there, so basically opened up a position for me to be able to start working there. When I went to go put in an application, the employee that had handed it to me is like, "Hey, you don't have a problem with looking at porn for 3 hours on your while working, do you?" And I'm just like, "No, what happened?" He's like, "Cool." Fucking motherfucker was right underneath the cameras. Porn on phone, right there on silent, not just helping customers for 3 fucking hours, man.
That makes me want to tell a story, but I can't because we're live.
So, you know. Also, within the first like 5 minutes of me working my first shift, one of the employees got fired. So that was crazy.
Jesus.
Well, when I came in, they were bitching out the boss to other customers. And so you can imagine, it's like, oh, wow, okay. So that sets a nice cushion for me of not being the worst employee. But yeah, I went into, to tell you how that happened. I went into train to load the refrigerator. 30 minutes pass, I come out, and the employee is just like, hey, I can't be out here anymore. I'm fired. Like, okay.
Don't, just to reiterate, Ace, don't do this. We are telling a story of other people's misfortunate actions.
Yeah. It sucked.
Yeah.
It was like, what? So, yeah.
So that's Dapper D season 3. Normally,
my job is awesome, by the way. But
I'm glad, buddy. Normally, Dippy, you're muted.
Yeah, I was gonna try to think of a work story to like fit in with like but I can't really think of any. And the one that I can think of involves me hurting myself. So I was at
Dippy, you can't do that.
So I was at a place in Nashville called the Steel Mill, which is basically a rehearsal space for live musicians to set up a setup, test it out, see how it works, tear it back down again, get it on the trucks and go. So we were tearing this setup down for Brooks and Dunn. Watch out for Brooks and Dunn's live tour. That's apparently about to happen.
Cool.
I can say that because I was there working it. I can't post pictures from it, which I don't have. In fact, I don't think I took any pictures there. Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
You didn't.
I literally didn't. No, I literally
operator
didn't.
that takes no pictures.
Anyway,
so the site boss basically goes, all right, if you have your hands on a piece of gear, keep them on them. Everyone else can go home. And I was like, ah, shit. But I was at the front of the line, right? To load the last things onto this truck. So I loaded onto the truck, I jump off the truck, I go over, I grab my stuff. My friend was right behind me, so he loads his stuff onto the truck, and he kind of jaunts on over. And I was like, get your stuff, dude. And he was like, I only brought this with me. And I was like, oh, cool. So we go out the door, and we start kind of running to our cars, right?
Yeah.
Because it was about to snow.
Okay.
And we were like, we got to make it home before the snow. Well, I trip on one rock, and I keep falling and falling and falling and falling for 30 lateral feet. Like, I'm running, trying to catch my fall. Like, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, and I couldn't do it. And I, boom, landed on, hands to ground, rolled over onto my back so that my face didn't get anything.
Yeah.
That's how I got this. Oh, my hand's too bright.
You're too pasty.
This mark on my hand
Okay.
Yeah, and a bruise that has since gone away. But one of my other friends turns around and is like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I was like, "I fell." And they were like, "How?" And I pointed it back to where I started falling, and they were like, "You don't fall that far, motherfucker."
You don't fall that way.
Yeah. So that was a fun time. Now that was
So you
Dapper D
fell
season 3.
horizontally instead of
Yes.
vertically.
I will say, and correct me if we're not going to move on to reoccurring segments yet. We
We're gonna
normally
talk
don't
about
start
the
with the.
future.
Oh, we'll talk about the future. All right. Actually,
The future.
let's do the deal breaker first.
Let's do the deal breaker first. Okay.
Okay.
Welcome,
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dapper
Yes.
Deal Breaker.
where we are going to build our best
Mhm.
season 4 of the Dapper Ds.
Oh fuck.
Oh boy.
You have
Okay.
All right.
you have $15 to spend on these 5 categories to build the best season 4 of Dapper Ds you can.
Oh boy.
Starting with, we have to do 3 episodes of Blake, and I will put these all in the Zoom chat for y'all.
3 episodes of blank.
3 episodes of Blake for $1. Pokemon Showdown. For
Okay.
$2, Dance Dance Revolution. For $3, any video game pick of the choice.
Hmm.
$4, Neil.fun. And $5, one shots.
Interesting.
You have to do 3 episodes of Blake.
I'm gonna
What is
look.
Neil.fun?
So Neil.fun.
That's the website that has like the absurd trolley problems, what beats rock, or
Okay.
not, did not have what's beat rock, but like we've used Neil.fun for episodes before.
Wow. There's a couple of new ones here I haven't
There
even
are, yeah.
heard of.
You sound sick.
The
Have you brushed your teeth?
Could we get 3 episodes out of this? Yeah. We absolutely could.
I asked Daddy.
100% we could get 3 episodes out of this.
Okay.
Yeah. I will go for
Daddy.
$4, 3 episodes of Neil.fun.
Daddy. Daddy.
Yes.
Did she brush her teeth?
Earlier before she ate.
Hey,
Brush your teeth
gotta
again.
do it again.
Yep. Honestly, I'm gonna go with like it's video. So it's any video game of our choice.
Yeah,
For $3, it's
you're-
any video game of your
yeah,
choice.
$3. Yeah, going with
Three- it's gonna
$3 any video games.
I'm gonna do the video games for $3.
All right.
Started with
Spontaneously,
15.
the Dapper, yes, $15. The Dapper Ds are given a budget. We have for $1 a candy bar for stream snack. Every stream, you get a candy bar.
Okay.
For
I thought
$2.
you were about to stop it a little earlier than that. A candy bar for a YouTube only episode.
Going right along with that for $2, an all expenses episode paid for another lunch. For which honestly is kind of a steal at $2. For $3, one in-person episode. None of us have to pay anything to do a in-person episode.
Oh man.
For $4, professional cameras and mics. We get top of the line everything. And for $5, every episode of season 5 is in, or season 4 is in person.
Oh dude.
Daddy might
All right.
All episodes in person is so hard to pass up. But if I'm gonna be a little realistic here. Like I would prefer every episode in person. I would prefer
Yes.
top of the line cameras. For now, I'm just gonna settle on one in-person episode. And
I so thought
like
you were gonna pick lunch.
no, that one in-person episode is just gonna be eating at a nice restaurant.
So I don't care. This isn't real. I'm doing the 5 for the in person.
All right.
You are on $8 spent. I'm on 7
Yep.
spent. Okay.
Season 4. Maybe we'll finally get around to the 12-hour episode. What does
Oh,
that look like? For
Oh.
1 hour or for $1?
For one.
It's For $1, it's 12 hours of us telling dad jokes.
Oh God.
For $2, Dance Dance Revolution again. For $3,
Do you want to play Dance Dance Revolution?
I do. I so badly want to play Dance Dance Revolution.
How would we do that for an episode?
We wouldn't.
Very.
It's a terrible episode.
Yeah, it's a terrible episode idea.
What if it's just Dadley playing Dance Dance Revolution for 12 hours?
Oh my God.
I'd do that for a charity stream. For $3, the 12-hour episode is video games we've already played. It cannot be new video games. For $4,
we could play Fallout for 12 hours.
We could play Fallout for 12 hours. That might be the saving grace there.
For $4, it's one big D&D one-shot. And for $5, it's whatever you want. It's the 12-hour episode. Go nuts.
Dude. Okay, so we've talked about a 12-hour episode
We
for
have.
a while now. I am sure 12 one-shots? No, God, no. What, a one-shot per hour for 12 hours would be so hard to do.
That does sound fun, though.
It sounds fun, but it would be very hard to do. I'm gonna
Honestly,
go
I would
with-
make a one-shot can last 12 hours if you plan it.
No.
Yeah,
Normally-
it really can. Yeah.
Normally, I like 12 hours. Okay, yeah, 12-hour one-shot, yeah. So normally, I would go with
Honestly, I'm gonna do the
Because
I'm just gonna say I'm doing the one shot.
because the 12-hour episode was like my idea initially. I want it so badly to be like
Yeah. What you imagine it.
what I imagine it to be, what I want it to be. But normally, I also like going into the last round with $5 at least, so that I can spend $5 on the last one if I
So you're gonna
can.
spend $2 on Dance Dance Revolution?
No, I'm gonna spend $3 on video games we've already played because there is a
Okay.
saving grace of we haven't beaten the password game. We could
haven't.
certainly stream Fallout for more than 12 hours if we're being honest.
Yes.
And going back and playing games we've already played, we could finish Castle
Daddy.
Crashers. We could finish Dream Daddy. We could finish games that we said concluded and then there was still more to them. We could speed run Colonel Sanders. So I'm taking $3 for games we've already played. Like it initially sounds like recycling, but there is enough original that we could do there.
And lastly, we're gonna, besides one, add a new have to do every month show
Oh god.
to the Dapper D.
Okay.
For $1, we're gonna have monthly fart noise contests. For $2, we're gonna play the famous, amazing new hit game show, What's in Dadley's Pocket?
Honestly, anything could be in there.
For $3, we're gonna do a monthly McDonald's food menu review.
No. God.
For $4, we're gonna have a new TTRPG system review, and for $5, it's the Dapper discussion.
What are you saying?
We
We
get a
would do
second?
2 Dapper discussions in a month under this idea?
No, you get to keep the Dapper discussion for $5.
Oh, God. See, here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Paying $5 to keep the Dapper discussion. Like,
Yes.
that's no contest. What's in Dadley's Pocket could so easily turn into a recurring segment for the Dapper discussion you don't even realize.
We can play it right now. We can play What's in Dadley's Pocket
so
right now.
I'm gonna pay $5 for the Dapper discussion to remain on the channel. Wow, your daughter is very lively.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
That's
It
fine.
happens.
Bed.
It's sorry, it's
supposed to be
getting
in
loud.
bed.
It's getting like
Being
loud
very
on my
loud.
end
I
too.
know.
It's fine.
Go say goodnight.
I don't hear it as much because these are noise canceling headphones.
They're
So it's, like,
noise
very
canceling,
low.
you lucky dog.
Yeah, they're
All right.
very muffled.
No more.
3 episodes of
They're
real
noise.
fun.
Okay, they're noise regulating.
Noise
so what they do
suppression,
is that
yeah.
they soften
Yeah.
it and make it easier. Like these are really good for like people with high sensitive
Yeah.
to certain sounds and stuff. So
This
Hey,
child
hey-
moment is still
hey-
not brought to you by.
Dippy, do you want to play What's in Dadley's Pocket right now?
Good night, Emmy. It's good to see you.
You
What
need to go to
What do you
bed.
think is
Go.
in my
Saying
pocket right now?
goodnight.
What's in
Good night.
your pocket right
Yeah.
now?
What is your guess?
You haven't put
Ow,
anything
ow,
else
ow,
in there
ow.
since you asked that question,
Put
have
it
you?
down.
I will say I plan
Is it a fucking
to
shovel?
do this. I plan to. It's not a shovel. I plan to do this as a joke earlier in the podcast, so I've had something in my pocket planned for this.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm not exaggerating when I say
I'm going
right here,
to-
right now. I will Venmo you $100 or PayPal you $100 if you guess correctly.
Oh my god. There's money on this.
There is money on this.
Okay.
Is it your dick? Okay.
It is not my dick. I
Is it
can't.
your dick?
Damn it.
It doesn't fold that much to get it in my pocket.
Okay. For one question,
Yeah.
is it something that you normally like keep in your room that is now in your pocket, or is it not?
It is something that has been in my office probably since we've started the Dapper Ds.
Well, okay. Is it?
Yes.
Is it the pen that you use to write down your deal breakers?
It is. It is not. It is. It is an Allen wrench set.
What the fuck? That's such a huge Allen wrench. What the hell?
It's a huge fucking Allen wrench.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
That's a shit ton of L's right there.
Take all the L's. Yeah. All right.
Donna, what are you
$100.
picking for our next monthly show?
So
You only have
since
$3.
We just played that. I know. So I'm going to say a monthly fart noising contest, and then
Jesus.
go back up, and we have to make 3 episodes if you play Dance Dance Revolution.
That's funny.
All right, and on that note, that's been the Dapper Deal Breaker. I've been trying to wait for the next ad break. I can't anymore. I have to pee so
Yeah,
bad.
go for it. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. So, wow, this is getting 100 L's. Yeah, that's $100 down the friggin' drain. I know. Oh, that was a close call though. It's still a tool. So,
Yeah.
for the
What you call that? Okay.
huh?
No more doing that.
You said what a tool.
Sorry.
Still-
No, I said it's a. I said it was a close
know.
guess because
I
it's a,
know.
Oh, sorry.
I was just like, what'd you call that?
You're trying to tell a joke, and I'm failing it. Following up on that joke, I get it. Yeah. Whoops.
You did a terrible job. That was a bad job, Dad.
That was a
You did
bad job.
Fucking,
Minus 100.
you
Brad
did a
redeemed
bad
stretch.
thing.
Deadly stretching by walking around. So let's,
Yeah.
Oh.
Dadley's currently stretching that asshole.
Oh my God, Dono! What the hell? This is an adult show with adult themes. I forgot to give that disclaimer at the beginning again, and it struck again. All right. So, for the audience, bro,
We really should have like on top of here, like, hey, adult show.
Mhm.
Like warning, adult content.
So, for the audience at home, I will go ahead and reveal like a couple of the ideas that we have for the new season for season 4. We've already got quite a few planned out, and they're kind of just hither and yon on the chart of episodes right now, but these will all happen at some point in 2025 or beyond for the new season for season 5. We will be Blackjack and Escorts? No. Next week, we will be showcasing a TTRPG system that has been in development for 12 years. One that has been basically developed by one guy and play tested by a whole community of friends of that guy. To the point where it has been successfully crowdfunded for a small version, and there is going to be a new crowdfunding campaign for a larger, more detailed version of this game. Next week, we will be playing a game system called Enclave. And not only will we be doing that, we will have the creator of the game as a guest to run that session for us, the Dapper Ds. And I asked him, hey,
Fucking cool.
would you, if we showcase this system, would you want to play? And one of the hard lines that he drew in the sand whenever he developed it is that he never plays. He does not play his system, but he does run his system, and he's run 2,500 sessions of this system that he's developed.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's crazy. It came together real quick, and it came together real fast, but you're going to see him next week. You're going to see that system next week. We hope it does well, because I love the system. I already have a character in it that I really like, and want to continue to play with. And I will probably play that character for that episode, but I will help these two gents, these two missing invisible gentlemen.
Did we talk to the
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah. So vamping a little bit. Let me see if I can swap to speaker mode. Yeah. Or not. Or how about not immersive? What am I trying to do here? Pin. There we go. So while these two are missing, I'll tell you a little bit more about the future. Yes, thank you. We will, at some point in the future, we will have a proper episode of road trip games. Games you see on TikTok, games you see on, like, you know, all of these games that you would play on a road trip, you know, the alphabet game or otherwise. Like, we're going to have those, and we're going to do a proper episode of those. Dadley is back. I'll swap back over again. Whoops.
Wait, what?
There we go.
Huh?
Dono is taking care of a kiddo, so...
Okay.
I swapped to speaker mode so that I would be like the central while you two were still gone. In the future...
Oh, we got a hydrate.
Yes, we got that a little earlier, yeah. I want to do a game of Dread. Ooh, fun.
Ooh.
We'll have to do that. Dadley, I told them about Enclave. What else?
Yes?
And road trip games.
And road trip games.
There's a couple more that we already have planned.
Yeah.
And Dadley, you had a really fucking good one. Why don't you give that to the people? Give the people what they want.
The Dapper Ds break their silence.
No. No.
It's a forbidden episode.
It's a forbidden episode.
I may make jokes that we can't participate in on the stream. No, I've been writing this D100 book for a while now, and we did the big fucking Dapper draft. I thought how fun of an episode would it be if we did like another mega Dapper draft, but this time it is a D100 wild magic table. So we get to go as off the walls as we can. Completely fucking bonkers.
That'll be a two-parter.
That would probably be a two-parter as well.
But it'll be a very fun two-parter because we're taking the mega Dapper draft of things, and instead of things, it's wild magic effects. Like,
yes.
So we're gonna have 300 new wild magic effects by the end of that stream, which will be hilarious.
Which Dippy will then make what's their bucket in Inquisition have to go through that?
Yeah, Burke. That'll be the new table for Burke. Oh my god, that would be funny. Someone can help me find an online Jenga. I would run it. That sounds fun and weird, but fun.
I believe there's online Jenga.
So we have the marvelous Mega Magic Dapper draft coming up soon, but not immediately.
The other, and this is now a live pitch of the D100 book that I am writing. One of the tables in it is a D100 table of rooms you would find in a dungeon. Of you can build an entire dungeon. I so badly want to run like. We're going to go through all the rooms.
Oh, God.
One by one.
Oh,
technically
God.
50 because the D100 table is 1 and 2, 2 and 3.
Sure.
So, yeah, you're just 50 rooms back to back. You're going to fucking go through this entire dungeon. That will be published in a book that we will release by the end of this year. It will probably be out.
By the end of the year, it will be published, hopefully.
Yeah, I can call that shot now. I'm probably going to get a physical copy to do actual edits of the book in the next, 2 weeks. So.
Oh, wait, for context, Dread is a one-shot system where you use a Jenga tower. If it falls, your character dies. Oh my god, wait, that
really
sounds
fun.
awesome.
It's what Fantasy has said they always wanted to run if we ever do an in-person episode.
Oh my god. I never knew that. That's really cool.
Dread, yeah. So I don't know how that would work online. I don't know if there's a
If
way.
someone can find an online Jenga, they would run it. Yeah,
'Cause
I get that. Yeah.
My pitch for that, if it doesn't already exist,
Mhm.
is like a digital online Jenga tower that like falls down and wobbles and whatnot based on the volume levels of everybody.
Oh.
If you just to try to pitch a way of doing Dread online, like over the interwebs.
We should play Cards Against Humanity.
Dono,
For-
I'm gonna shoot you straight. I really have no interest in. I think Cards Against
Okay, never
Humanity, with so much love and respect out there, was made for people that aren't naturally funny, and I think all of us are naturally pretty fucking funny.
Wow. Calling out Cards Against Humanity enjoyers.
Being real,
Yeah.
apples to apples is funnier when you have the right group of people.
That is true.
Damn. There you go.
What about Jackbox? I would love to do a Jackbox episode.
Again,
Yeah.
that would be such a fun
Honestly,
episode
that'd
to
be
do
so much fun
if
to
we
do.
had more Antipod members available to play it. Like,
Yes.
Dude, we could do Jackbox with fans, like people that join into the live. You just
See, but
drop
that
we
it
can
becomes
in.
set up the
own- yeah.
audience. We can set up the audience on a Jackbox game for fans when we get to that point. But like,
Yeah.
in terms of actually playing, I think we keep it to the channel. Like, just because we don't want like troll
I got you.
troll bait activity going
Oh
on.
yeah, because I'm not just gonna write "cum" for every episode.
No, like troll bait activity, like writing Twitch bannable words. Like, yeah, that's what I mean.
We should do a Jackbox where we play our D&D characters playing them.
Dude, wait. Our
playing
D&D
Jackbox
characters,
in character.
playing Jackbox in character with our D&D characters or one-shot characters. There's enough people for earwax, quiplash, and talking points, and trivia murder party. Yeah, I mean those would be
Talking
fun.
points.
Yeah, talking points would be so fun in
We-
character. Talking
do-
points would be so fucking fun in our characters. That's
We-
awesome.
So this is technically a dropout show now, the Smarty Pants Society, but we do a PowerPoint episode where we
Dude.
all make PowerPoints based on
Smarty
something.
Pants is such a fun show. I watched all of the episodes of
It's
Smarty
so
Pants. Like,
good.
it's such a good show.
My favorite is still Sand is Bones.
Yeah.
Sand is the whale bones
Yeah,
that they poop
it's-
out.
Oh, I don't even remember. I applied for an honorary degree from 50 different colleges.
Yes!
Like, dude, like getting a degree without even trying. Like, what a fun PowerPoint that was.
I want to do Make Some Noise. Antipod Jeopardy is like my homage to Game Changer and Make Some Noise.
Yes.
Like,
100%.
Smarty
get
Pants
into
episode
it.
though actually might be a good idea. I feel like all three of us could do a Smarty. I think 2 out of the 3 of us could do. I love Dono. I can't imagine that man sitting down and making a PowerPoint.
Oh god, I love him too, but same. Like Dono, I don't see Dono making.
He
a
would agree with
PowerPoint.
us. He would fully. Brett maybe.
Brett. Now
Ace,
there's
would you make a
man who can
PowerPoint? Would you make a PowerPoint for a Twitch stream?
for simply no other reason than to entertain
no-
us and the
yeah.
audience on a Twitch stream.
What would be a good
Cracks Knuckles
PowerPointing?
PowerPointing. Yeah.
What would be a good Smarty Pants topic for each of us?
I thought we came up with our own.
No, we do, but I'm trying to think now. Like,
Yeah. Well, while you think about that, we do have to get into recurring segments because we're coming up on a
Yes.
break, and after that break, I gotta get going sometime within that next hour of that break. So
yes, so we should start hurrying our asses along.
luckily we have already done the Dapper Deal Breaker, which is good. I have to think of a Dapper fucking draft. Oh man. And you kind of took my idea of like, ooh, if you could draft.
Well, I was gonna say a good Dapper Draft might be in-person episodes, like dream in-person episodes.
I think we did that for Dapper Draft for
did
the
we?
2-year anniversary. We might have. And if we didn't, it would be fun to do again. But that is something I feel like we have done.
Dapper Draft.
Oh my
New
god.
candle
No.
sets.
Wait a second.
Okay.
a Dapper draft of the Dapper drafts that we've already
No, I'm not fucking doing it. I don't think we have enough. Have we? I mean, technically, I guess.
It
I
would
don't,
be
when did we start
15.
the draft?
It would.
When did we? No, because the Dapper draft definitely did not start on episode
Oh no, it
1.
didn't start with episode 1. No, you might be right.
We're fucking not doing that.
Not doing what?
Dapper
We're
draft.
not
Dapper
doing
draft?
it. Dapper draft of Dapper drafts. It's terrible.
Shit. Okay.
By the way, I heard all that.
Oh yeah.
Am I wrong? Would you sit down and make a PowerPoint?
Honestly, now I'm challenged to do so.
Dude.
All right,
All
do it
right.
now.
PowerPoint
We're doing
on-
a Smarty Pants episode.
I'm putting
Do I
it
have
just somewhere in the
PowerPoint
middle
on
of
my
the year.
computer? I do have PowerPoint on my computer.
I have Google Slides. I'm doing Google Slides.
Oh, you're a
The
loser.
evolution of the high five and how it almost led to World War III.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh Jesus.
The whole point is you pick an opinion. You pick like, this is something I firmly believe in, and you try
Yeah.
to convince others
What?
via a PowerPoint presentation.
What is the best cryptid to smoke fat doinks with? Like, that's
Dono just whipped his head like, oh my god, you have $1
just
million idea.
Yeah. Just somewhere
I don't
on
know
the middle
enough
of the
about
list. The
cryptids.
Dapper Smarty Pants, the Dapper, the Dapper
Dapperest pants.
Brainiacs, the Dapper Brainiacs. It's an homage.
Yeah.
The Dapper Brainiacs, a Smarty Pants homage. There you go.
Why the platypus breaks all laws of nature and should it be stopped?
Should it be stopped?
A platypus? They are the platypus.
All right,
All
so let's
Okay.
get into recurring segments here. First and foremost, easiest one to get out of the way is the Urban Dictionary definition of the day. And today,
way, Dippy,
Yeah.
I will throw this out because you guys are just like, what do we do the draft about? Fucking, can we just, like, I want to do a little mini wild magic and get like a little kind of like wet our ear, like wet the pages
wet our
of the
whistle of
whatever.
wild magic effects.
Yeah, like we just get there.
You don't want to. We can't. I leave the segment up to Dibby. It is his segment.
Tell you what, if we did
I'm fine
that,
with-
those would turn into
whatever you
your
wanna
first
do.
5. Those would turn into
Yeah.
your first 5 picks on the D100.
Yeah.
On the draft of 100 magic effects.
Yeah.
So do you want to save it for the episode prior?
Yeah, I want to save it for. That's
Sure.
a good idea.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
So
yeah.
save it
If
for
we
that
have one
episode.
Because it's
beforehand,
literally,
that
it
makes
goes
more
a
sense.
discussion and then the mag on the list right now.
Yeah, on the
Got
list
it,
right now
cool.
it goes. Yeah.
Right, I'm looking
So
at
your
this now.
Urban Dictionary definition of the day is scrollygag,
Scrollygag.
and I might be intentionally flubbing the pronunciation of one half of that word.
Scrollygag is when you're trying to write smut, but you have terrible handwriting.
Oh boy.
Everyone's like, he did what with his tunge? Like, no, that's a tongue.
No, it's tongue.
What is your
Dono.
guess, Dono?
Oh, God.
Scrollygag.
So I'm thinking like lollygag, which means
Yes.
to be aimless, and to so
Yeah.
scrollygag means like it's to be something. I would imagine that it gives me the idea of like starting a fight or being a problem. So aimlessly being a problem or a nuisance to something.
Not my joke answer, my actual answer.
Sure.
Scrollygag of like taking your time, you're lollygagging along. It's when you keep seeing the fucking typing bubbles pop up and go away and pop up and go away, and you don't know if you should be texting back. Like,
Great response. I like Donna's response too. You were going the right direction with lollygagging. So what this may actually be pronounced like is scrollygag. And to scrollygag is to waste time scrolling through social media or other online content,
yeah.
especially on a cell phone. Example
Yeah, doom
sentence, I
scroll.
laid in bed scrollygagging because I was bored.
yeah.
Or I was late to work because I was scrollygagging on my phone. So, you
Which
guys got
I
close.
would like to
You would like to, yes, Dono.
let people know it is perfectly fine for you to be fucking bored. Be bored. It is an important thing to learn in life. is to just be bored. My children need to learn how to do that.
On the flip side of things, I don't have a whole lot of time to just relax and scroll TikTok anymore, and I've started this terrible habit of I will put conditioner in my hair and I have to let it sit. So I will sit down in my shower and with one arm out of the shower scroll TikTok.
Oh my god. I do like this more obvious one.
Wait, so when you respond to me, you're probably naked?
Dono, I have texted you. All right. Hey, Twitch, don't be mad at me when I say these words. When I first met Dono, he had this weird sixth sense that I would be like, oh my god, the house is quiet, the kids are in bed. I have time to give myself some self-love. And it would be like the second I typed POR in my search engine, I would get a text from Dono. This happened like, I'm not exaggerating when I say over a dozen times that I was like, does he know?
Oh my god. Does he know? Well, Dono, did you know?
Dono, so Dono, tell me right now, do you get a notification when I'm trying to look at porn?
Can I just say, you're not the first person that's had that problem?
Oh my god.
It's like, you know,
Dono just has a natural sixth sense.
It's like, you know how people say like, oh, your ears tingle when people think about you? Dono's ears tingle when his friends are horny.
Hey, let me just cock block you real quick.
So what I do, oh my god. So what I do, like, this is a slightly more obvious Urban Dictionary definition. The homeboy ambulance.
Is that just when you get fucked up and you have to have your homie drive you to the hospital?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the homeboy ambulance is a noun. A car which is used to drop off victims at a hospital.
Wait.
The vehicle usually drives into the ambulance bay or to the front of the hospital where the patient is pushed out and the homeboy ambulance leaves quickly without making any contact with hospital staff.
Dippy, before you said that, I knew exactly what the definition was because it was, so I just started watching, what is it? The Pit with my wife on, it's on Max. Straight up within the first episode, they use the term homeboy ambulance as a actual term in medical knowledge.
Hell
yes,
yeah.
they do.
That's awesome.
Because the dude gets dropped off as a shooting victim.
Wait, that might be what this is from. We have a 17-year-old gunshot victim just rolled in on a homeboy ambulance.
Yep, that's
the example sentence is from the show The Pit. But the original definition was published in 2005. So that word has come into prominence recently, apparently. Well done.
But yeah, that is a medical terminology.
That's unbelievable. The homeboy ambulance. I love it. All right. Thought you were going to say jackass. Fair enough. Dono, did you know that you were cool as fuck on the inside? I love that song. I just recently listened to it again. It's a great song. Danny, don't you know?
I'm pretty cool on the outside too.
Yeah.
But, you know.
God, don't you know Dono's fucking cool?
I'm rad as fuck,
so that's Urban Dictionary definition. We got magic items.
Really quick.
Yes.
Because Dono made me think of it. I had a student that was like on the verge of puking. And I'm like,
oh, no.
buddy, are you sick? And through like I won't make the noise for people that get nauseous from the noise, but like through the heaves, he goes, fucking sick, bro.
Oh my God.
And I will never not think about it now. Magic items. Y'all want to make some magic items?
Yeah, let's do this quick, and then we'll have one more break, and then we'll come back to the Dapper Draft, and then we'll call it there, probably.
Who would like to go first?
For a magic item?
Sure. Yeah. I'll go.
All right, Dono will go first. We've had a lot of episodes in this season 3. We've made a lot of magic items. Let's try to merge those together. Dono, you have a sword or any other, I guess, item you want, but it must be named the Castle Crasher.
Oh, lovely.
Good job keeping it retrospective, Dapper. Well done.
This is a type of sword or magic item that has been outlawed in most major capital cities, being that if someone comes to a capital city with a castle that has this sword, they're instantly deemed as a raider or problem, because when this sword hits anything, whether it be by accident or not, any building or structure, it instantly does 1d10 damage, which is doubled to structures. So this is, it has to be kept within a very special sheet and be handled very carefully.
Interesting.
It has been labeled also within the magic item community as a problem child. And AKA a cursed magic item, please do not give to the barbarian.
That's great.
I love that. And Dippy, you are going through this magic library full of books and tomes and whatnot. And you stumble upon shut the fuck up. And you stumble upon a manual for the Apollo 47.
Oh my god. That doesn't even sound like, because in and of itself, it's just like fucking, it is already its own thing. So like, okay.
Yeah, but it's
in
a D&D magic item now.
Okay, in a fantasy setting. Okay, so the Apollo 47
it's
technical handbook.
It's a ship. It's some sort of
the Apollo 47 technical handbook in a fantasy setting. Okay. When the user reads this book, they gain, first of all, on an intelligence check, they gain the knowledge of the nearest spelljammer. Second of all, if they keep this book with them, their arcana checks made for objects in space, the ethereal plane, or on the spelljammer itself, any checks made in regards to those items or that period of expertise or that area of expertise are made with advantage. If you finish reading the book, that effect becomes permanent, but while the book is in your possession, you also get advantage on those checks on the first 5 of such checks.
Okay. I love it.
But the main thing is, you read it, and on an intelligence check 15, you gain access of the knowledge of the nearest spelljammer.
There you go. Yeah.
So there you go.
And that's our magic items. And did that bring us to break?
Yes, it did. We'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. And there we go.
And while we're on a break, we'll continue the conversation of porn. No, I'm kidding.
they can still hear you, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
Also, apparently Ace was thinking of a song that is much older than the one I sang, which was Mary, Did You Know? Dono, did you know that your channel show would be the greatest in the world? Yeah. I will make that PowerPoint. Yeah, go ahead.
Dono, I think you're muted.
Are you muted, bud? Yep.
Yes, I am muted.
Okay.
But Dadley, you are not the only person to have that problem with me. And to be honest, it's probably something that happens often with other people too. They just are kind enough not to tell me. Can chat still hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Chat?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will not say the other one because that is not chat appropriate.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, I sincerely, it hasn't happened after since the first year of Antipod. Or at least the first year I was a part of Antipod, but it was weird. It was weird how often
do you do
happened.
salt circles now?
No, I
Pour a
I
circle
do
of
entire
salt around your
circle,
chair.
A little respectfully agree.
Oh my god. Oh man.
Yeah, it was really fucking threw me off.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's not your fault. You didn't know. I mean,
no
apologize if you didn't know, I guess. But
I did not know. I swear to God, I wasn't.
No, I know. Yeah,
keeping on.
absolutely. Yeah.
You know,
it was just weird.
even
It was
if-
such a bizarre
Even
coincidence.
if that Dapper Draft is something we've done before, that's what I'm gonna do. The one you said earlier. I'll
Dream
just-
live episodes.
Yeah, that's the one I'll do because I'll be honest, it's a fun idea, even if we have already done it before. So we'll do that.
Dream live episodes.
Dream in-person episodes of Dapper Ds. Money is no object. Time is no obstacle. You can have whatever in-person episode you want, and the Dapper Draft will be the top 5 of those. So,
Are we doing a Dapper debate?
We finished that out, I think.
Oh,
I thought you guys wanted to smash that. That's why I wasn't like we can't.
okay. I don't remember. I'll be honest. I couldn't remember.
But like honestly, I don't want to go past 10. So
okay.
So
Yeah, we gotta do the draft and wrap it. Yeah.
We should wrap up after the draft because I have to leave, preferably at 9, but I can stretch it to 9:15.
Did you just tell us what the draft is going to be? And I fucking
Dream in-person episodes.
Oh yes. Okay.
So money is no object.
I thought
time
we've
is no
done this
obstacle.
before.
That's what I thought too,
in-person.
but like again, it's the anniversary special. We can do it again. Like, no 9 my time, Ace.
Well,
9.
We did dream episodes before. This is dream in-person episodes.
Yes.
Okay.
That is true. No, you are absolutely right. So yeah, this will be a slightly new concept, and we're coming back in 3, 2, 1, and we're back.
I wasn't ready.
Caught him with his pants down.
Deadly, how are you doing today?
Dono has a habit of catching me with my pants down. So,
No, Deadly, how you doing, Deadly?
I'm doing pretty good.
We waited until the end of the episode. That's the new twist.
All right. We're doing a Dapper draft. We have media picks of the month, life advice, and then we're all going to go
get out of here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dapper Draft. The Dapper Draft. The Dapper Draft. Wow, dude. Are you okay? All right.
I fucked it up. I poofed it. I fucking poofed it.
So I poofed it. Oh, my point. My point.
I'm so
I fucking beefed it.
so my fucking It's genuinely one of my favorite things to ever happen from Make Some Noise.
Add a 3, add a 2, add a 1, and the table just falls over.
I poofed it. No.
I beefed it on my point.
All right.
This is what we're doing for the next 5 hours.
We're,
No, I'm
we're
kidding.
drafting the best
All
game
right, so,
changer and Make Some Noise quotes.
Yeah. Okay, so for the Dapper Draft, gentlemen.
Yes.
Uh,
The Dapper draft.
So we have done an episode like this, the anniversary special. And the last anniversary special we drafted are dream episodes, just any episode,
Yes.
right? We're gonna narrow that down today to the dream in-person episodes.
Yes.
So anything that we will eventually do when we have the money, if money were no object, time were no obstacle, and we are all in person together able to do these episodes, what episodes would you want to do? So we're gonna roll for the order. And do you have a D6 in front of you, Deadly, or just a D20?
I have a D6. Yes, I literally have a D6. I've been
Roll a
fidgeting with it this whole
D6. Roll a D6 because it's easier than a D20.
time. 3.
5. A D6, Dono.
I
We're
would
mixing it
use
up
my
today.
perfectly 3.
All right, re-roll. 4.
Do I have to
Because I also got a 3.
4.
Shit.
4. Re-roll. 2.
6.
All
Damn it.
right, so it'll be me, then Dono, then Deadly. All right. Oh shit! And I wrote
How many are
Dono's
we
name
doing?
first anyway. We'll do 5. It'll be easy enough to do 5.
Dippy Dino Dadley. And roll for turn order. Or like turn.
Flip for turn order. Yeah.
Do you have a coin? I do.
I do.
That was not in my pocket.
All right. Heads will be
I have an Allen wrench. Do you want me
serpentine.
to flip that?
Heads will be serpentine, front to back, and then back to front again.
Heading out. Good night. Good night, Ace.
Good night,
Have a
Ace.
good
It was
one.
good to see you again. It was
God
tails,
damn it,
so
my
it'll
pen
be.
just went out.
It is tails, so
Oh,
it'll be
no!
front to back.
You used a pen all the way until it died, though. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm proud of you.
Good for you. So, that sounded really mean. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sincerely like that's awesome.
No, it went
I
good for
lose
you.
my pens before they. Yeah.
So,
before they-
It's
die.
a shitty big one, so you know.
in-person episodes. For my
Oh, wait, what's-
number one,
Wait, I don't know the order we're doing it. We were talking about the pen.
me, and then Dono, and then you.
No, like serpentine or regular.
We're doing front to back.
Front to back, okay.
It'll just be 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We're all right. Yeah.
5 picks. Dream in-person episode is actually one that I do remember Dono drafting on his list, so I'm going to take it before anyone else does. We're all together in person. Let's continue let's do an in-person continuation of either one of the campaigns or a one-shot from previous. So like an in-person one-shot. I would almost want to just do an in-person one-shot continuing from the Christmas Steelbreaker. Like that,
honestly, yeah.
But yeah, in-person one-shot is numero uno. It should be numero uno in any case, in any time. But Donna.
All right.
Or
my first one is, and I'm starting off big. I'm big swings right now. Full cosplay in-person castle one-shot. Like we're in a castle, full fucking like everything. We got decked out to the 9, and then we do a one-shot.
Love it.
Excellent choice. So you took mine and made it better. I love it. Which is 100%
You technically
acceptable.
took mine.
Yeah.
So we went from something reasonable to something that will happen, it could possibly happen.
Yeah.
My number one pick is an episode where the Dapper Ds hunt for the Holy Grail.
Oh my god. It's the hunt for the Holy Grail. That is... Oh my god. That's really
I
funny.
Googled it. We would have to go to Somerset, England, which,
Oh my god.
cool.
Wow.
We hunt for the Holy Grail.
So I'm gonna take it up even one more step further. I'm gonna take it up another step further. The Dapper Ds in space. We just find a way to get onto a consumer. We find a way to get onto a consumer level like rocket ship into like orbit or whatever, or end up on the space station or wherever it is that commercial space travel will end up. And that's an episode.
Yep.
Yeah, Dapper D's in space, because I would love for us to be together, not just on Earth, but above it as well.
To be the first podcast in space.
We would.
We would. I think there's actually astronauts on the ISS that recorded an episode of a podcast. So
well,
good.
Fuck those guys.
Well, fuck those guys. All right, Dono, your next idea.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, now you guys make mine kind of seem kind of stupid, but I want to do a puppy time. I want to do a puppy time Dapper discussion. Basically, we partner with like an adoption service, and we just have a bunch of the puppies or dogs just hang out with us, and we fucking
Dono,
have our chats.
Donna, you say that like I make your idea feel stupid. This was on my list. There's like 100. I just sniped this off my list.
Stealing an idea. That hardly ever happens anymore. Is when someone steals an idea or steals a pick.
See, I know when Dadley watches porn. I know exactly what it's like.
This is gonna become a piece of merch, and it should not be.
It's gonna be just like Wilson from Home Improvement. It's gonna be Dono's face from here up.
Yeah,
and it's underneath
like
gonna say you watching porn.
Yeah, or the Kilroy was here. The Kilroy was here, like hands and nose over, and it's just like Dono's watching
porn.
Dono was watching you watch.
Remember, Dono is watching.
Yeah. Or Dono was here. I mean, hey, that's a great piece of merch. Do that for all of us. Do that for,
maybe. For my second pick, I love you guys to pieces, and I never want to see any harm to you.
Oh God.
That being said, let's joust.
Yeah.
The Dapper Ds joust each other.
I was this close to saying
do it.
Okay, so I don't know if this is going to be stepping on that pick at all. There's a new combat sport that is being televised, and
like
I can't believe it took this long. Medieval MMA or MMAA or MMMA. medieval
so good.
MMA, triple MA, which is literally just guys putting on plate armor and beating the shit out of each other with actual weapons. Like it's.
See, I don't want to. I want to do that.
Could you imagine being the ref in that fucking thing?
Yeah, like the ref wears plate armor as well. Like, it's so crazy that it took us this long to think of medieval MMA. But like, it's really
I'm pretty sure we
great.
thought about it thousands of years ago.
No, they were doing that. They were doing that to fight for their lives. We're doing this shit just for fun. Like, that's that's the difference.
What a giant middle finger to
the
old
Middle
ages.
Ages. A giant middle finger to the Middle Ages is just, hey, you know that thing you had to do to live? Yeah, we do that for fun now. Dono, you're number 3.
Okay, so Dippy, forgive me for this. I want to do a Dippy speed dating episode with me and Dadley just commentating as like sportscasters.
This could be an actual episode. We can have people coming into the Zoom call.
Oh. Sadly,
I said, don't hate me.
What's your next pick?
My next pick is Dapper D's live at Madison Square Garden.
So we just do, it doesn't matter what the topic is, we just have to go live from MSG.
Yes, Dapper D's live at Madison Square Garden.
Oh,
Like
wait.
the morning, there's nobody there.
I'd take it. I'd fucking take it.
No, but you also have to get past fucking, what's his name? The owner of the Knicks. You have to get past the owner of the Knicks and just be like that, and that might have just gotten you banned for life.
I don't fucking care.
No, literally, the owner of the Knicks is so like temperamental about who actually is allowed inside Madison Square Garden. Like,
He is, yes. Yeah.
oh god. For number 4, this might have been on my dream episodes in general list. So I'm not gonna say it.
Wait, what was
gonna
your
say
number
it at the
3?
end.
I forgot to write it down.
Medieval MMA.
Yeah.
Oh, that was your number 3.
That
okay.
was my pick. That was actually my
Yes.
pick. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I said that in the last episode, so I'll save it. So what's another good 4th pick here? A good 4th pick. This is gonna sound kind of strange, but
Okay.
the Dapper Ds. What is it? Like, the Dapper Ds learn to knit from a bunch of, like, learning a skill from, like, people trained in that skill. But the first thing that came to mind was, like, the Dapper Ds
listen, if
knitting
you
with
want to have
grandmas.
Reese as a guest,
Like-
you can just say that.
Like, learning to knit, like, in
Reese
the
knows
presence
how
of...
to knit.
No, understand what I'm saying. Learning to
Okay,
knit in the
finish
presence of
your
the
thought.
masters. And it's just
Yeah,
us in a
like-
retirement home in a knitting circle. It's just,
Alright.
Yeah.
and then we're just like, oh, did you hear what happened with Glenda this past week? And then, like, we get into,
Wait,
like...
do we go
fucking-
undercover as old people in
Yeah,
a
that's what
retirement home?
you're finishing hammering the nail that I was trying to start there. Yeah. So we are like dressed
So we
incognito as
Mrs.
old
Doubtfire the fucking thing?
incognito.
I got definitely been sip on that. Somebody clip that.
Oh no. Oh no.
I literally couldn't fucking swallow.
That's what she
I had to
said.
spit out my fucking drink.
Oh my god. You actually spit take?
I mean, kinda. I was able to find a bottle,
Oh my god.
but like my throat like shut trying to laugh.
Fucking
Like,
incredible. I
oh
think I
my
got it.
god.
I think I got it.
Oh,
So, incognito, I have it written down as this. Incognito learning to knit from the masters, where we are in old person makeup, and we go to a retirement home and we learn how to knit as if we've never knit before, which we haven't. But like, then we have Reese there as well, who has knit before, and they like pick on him for being like more knowledgeable than us, and then just be like, you need to catch up with the good old Spotty Pants over here, or whatever it was. Like, just that's what I imagined. And Dono, like, thank you for nailing that home. Like, that was what I wanted all along. We can go undercover and learn a skill from the people who know that skill, but knitting, we dress up as old people. All right, so Dono, what is your next pick? That was really
I can't breathe.
Oh God. Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
Breathe. We got 15 minutes,
guys.
but let's wrap this up.
My number four is an adventure park / paintball match.
Ooh.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
paintball for sure.
Like, we do teams with people at A&I, and we just split up into 3 and fine, you can go at it.
It's great. Dad, like,
So that kind of steals what I was literally just about to
Oh,
say,
shit.
but I'm gonna keep it anyways.
sure.
There is an actual company in Maine that this is their whole premise.
This was on your last list, but say it again because it's fucking
Fuck.
great.
All right, you
It wa-
whitewater raft down crazy fucking mountains to a paintball course, play paintball for 3 hours, whitewater raft again, and then get barbecue grilled chicken.
Whitewater rafting, paintball, and chicken. Like, yeah, that was
Damn.
on your last list. I remember very specifically, but it is such a good idea. It deserves to be on this list again.
Yeah.
And in that vein, the Dapper Ds go to a football game. I think that was on my last list.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we can
but
afford-
we all get together. Now here's the catch: we don't go to one of our home teams. We don't go to an Eagles
I was
game
gonna
or
say,
a
like, we
Titans
could
game.
go to the Titans.
I was
I
about
was
to
gonna say I would be so pumped to go to a Titans game.
would you really?
I'd rather go to a Titans game with you, Dippy, than you come to an Eagles game with me.
You know what? I was gonna say the same thing because I was like, it can't be one of our home teams because like the experience would be like either tainted or like spoiled by the home team fandom of one of us. Like,
So I'm gonna make a statement, and you can be grumpy, and I'm sorry. What it has to be is it has to be the worst team out of the 3 of us, so we can cheer.
49ers.
We can be
I will
happy about
remind you,
their
the
success.
49ers went 6 and 11.
They did.
this
The
year.
49ers did also. You
Or
know,
like they didn't do so hot. Like,
they did not. No, they did not. And then the Eagles, Super Bowl champs.
Yeah.
Yeah!
I don't think you've had an opportunity to say that on the show yet. Congratulations.
I have not. Yeah.
See those Eagles? Fucking yeah, damn.
Yeah. Great fucking. Oh my god. Great.
I'm just
game.
gonna write down Dapper D's go to a Titans game because I know that's
The Puppy Bowl covered more yards than the Chiefs.
No, Kendrick Lamar covered more yards than the
Yes,
Chiefs.
he did as well. Yes.
That was the crazier one I saw.
Damn.
All right, Dono, number 5.
Dono, you're number 5, yes.
Okay. Finding Sasquatch. We're gonna go camping and go find fucking
I hate that I didn't come up with this answer.
Oh my god, I actually can't breathe. It just looks down at his piece of paper that he's written the ball down on. Finding Sasquatch. I can't read what else you said. Because it sounds like, you know what it sounded like? It sounded like this is something you have wanted to do for dozens of years, ever since you were born. And you just slipped it in, like at the end of the list, to just be like, so matter of factly, we're gonna find Sasquatch.
Fuck yeah.
I can't breathe, Dudley. Go ahead. Holy shit.
The Dapper Ds compete in Forged in Fire.
Oh, fuck, that would actually be so fun.
I
Oh my
burned this.
god, and so painful. That would be, I would burn myself multiple times. Oh my god.
We don't get taught anything. We just are put on set.
Oh god, that would be even worse.
I literally look at this thing. It's like, is this hot? Let me check. Ah, fuck!
Your hand catches fire. That's how hot these things are.
Like, this is hot.
Oh my god. Okay. So we have, for all intents and purposes, the dream of the Dapper Ds in person. We have an in-person one-shot, Dapper Ds in space, medieval MMA, incognito learning to knit from the masters, and Dapper Ds go to a Titans game. For my list. Oh my god. Donna or Dadley, your lists.
The Dapper D's got Mrs. Doubtfire. I'm trying to keep myself together. I really am.
The Dapper Mrs. Doubtfires.
The Mrs. Doubtfires?
The Dapper Fires. The Dapper Fires.
Oh my god.
All right, Donna, what's your list?
The Dapper. Full cosplay in a castle one shot. Puppy time Dapper discussion. Dippy speed dating. Dadley and I sports commentate. Adventure park paintball and finding Sasquatch.
Oh my.
And I have the Dapper D's hunt for the Holy Grail, the Dapper D's jousting, Dapper D's live at Madison Square Garden, Dapper D's whitewater rafting, paintball, and fried chicken, and Dapper D's forged in fire.
If you've made it this far in the VOD, please comment down below the best fucking one.
That's been the Dapper Draft. And with that, we move on to our media pick of the month. Holy fucking shit.
My media pick of the month is this Dapper Draft. Rewatch it right now. Just go back and watch it again. Hit the rewind button. I'm not joking. This is my media pick of the month.
Holy fucking shit.
Watch it 3 times. Watch it each time, watching each one of our faces.
Oh my god. Okay. For my media pick of the month, I'm gonna go with oh my god, I did not watch that many movies in February. I need to pick up the pace. I'm gonna go with September 5. A really engaging, intriguing story about the 1972 Munich Olympics. It's a great movie. I watched it. I loved it. I think the like-minded individuals will as well. It's a really good cinematic movie. I liked it a lot. Go watch it.
Been done.
So my media pick, because I just started watching this, is 1,000 Blows on Hulu.
Ooh, okay.
It's made by the people that made Peaky Blinders. It's got it's got amazing cinematic storytelling on top of like the characters and everything like that. Because my god, the storytelling that is done within the cameras and like the shots and the way that like the environment is around is so fucking good. Like this is my first time watching through it. I have gotten to episode 5, and the amount of times I've caught something, I'm just like, oh shit. Like that's them telling a second story inside of the story. I would recommend, like, if you like cinema, fucking watch it. It's really good.
There you go.
Along with the characters, they're fantastic.
There you go. And for life advice.
When life gets dull and tiring, don't forget that putting on a gray wig and a nightgown and learning to knit with your friends is always an option. You have free will.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't even think we need to put old people makeup on. I think if we just put a gray wig and wore nightgowns and just said, hey, we're gonna do this, nurses would be like, let's fucking go, baby. Let's fucking do this.
You have free will. You can do that.
my life advice. My life advice is when life gets dull and boring and you feel like you don't have anything to do, just remember that pitching a tent in the woods with a video camera and 2 of your best friends in an attempt to find Sasquatch is an option that you have. You have free will. You can do what you want.
Can I just say my actual life advice is surround yourself with people that give you the giggles? Because like I've been so stressed and in my head, Dono, I needed that laugh so like you know like you get a laugh and you didn't know you needed that laugh.
Oh my
Fuck,
God.
I needed that laugh.
Oh Jesus.
Oh my God, I can't fucking breathe. All right, I'm sorry, Dono.
My life advice: find friends that make your jokes funnier than they actually are.
Oh my God.
Because
Oh.
the Mrs. Doubtfire bit is funny. The spit take that I got off of Dadley made it so much better.
Dude. Oh my God. So, where were we? The schedule, the upcoming schedule.
Tomorrow, Crossroads.
Enclave.
Tomorrow,
yes.
yeah. So tomorrow we've got Crossroads. Where even are we in Crossroads? What are we doing?
We are about to travel to a
Yes,
dungeon.
we're about to travel to the dungeon. That's right.
Yes.
Okay. So we're traveling in Crossroads tomorrow. Thursday. Monster of the Week.
Read by
Hopefully.
Brett.
And apparently, and to clarify, apparently, if a Thursday is missed, the next episode will always be Moonlit Mist, regardless of what it is, because that's how it's run. We missed one, we ran Moonlit Mist the next week. We missed Monster of the Week, we ran Moonlit Mist next week. So,
Which I will say, I am no longer able to play it, so it's kind of like it's a bit up in the air. So you know, just
right.
you know,
So,
keep an eye on
keep an eye on Thursday for like either Monster of the Week or Moonlit Mist. We might go down to one show. Running 2 shows opposite each other on one day can be very tough. Friday,
I'm down for an
missed.
Inquisition.
Oh my God, yeah, because we missed Inquisition this past Friday. I will end off with that too. Like
I will not
I'll
be
end the
around on
whole
Friday.
episode. That's one. I mean, we can keep going.
Yeah.
If we're just missing, because you're piloting the boat anyway.
I
you
mean,
still
we
haven't
met
made
the
it to
devil
Portland.
without him being there. It's fine.
Yeah, it wasn't the devil. It was just the god of.
Don't let the
god
fucking
of
shadows on my boat.
Yeah. Yeah. So apologies
You didn't
to
tell me that
the
in
Friday
game, so.
crowd who was anticipating an episode of Inquisition and missed it. Because I had a family emergency that I went home for, and I'm not afraid to divulge to end the episode. Next week, Monday, will be a showcase of the season premiere of season 4 of the Dapper Ds. Will be something that we've wanted to do with the Dapper Ds for a long time that we're finally going to get to do. We are going to play a TTRPG that has been in development for 12 years. That has had its own community playtesting it for almost that whole time. That was successfully crowdfunded to a smaller version of this game, and we'll have another crowdfund up soon to crowdfund a bigger version. And not only that, we will have the creator of the game doing the showcasing with us. So tune in next week for Enclave with the creator of Enclave, Robbie Lava. That's going to be a really fun time. It's going to be a really fun episode. Now, to address Friday, the reason that I was not there is because, sadly, of the long and beautiful life that she had, my grandmother is no longer in it. She lived to be 90 years, 7 months, 7 months and 20 days old. She was a trooper. She was an absolute star citizen, one of my favorite people. And I had the blessing of being the last voice that she heard before she passed on. It was one of the it was an emotional moment for me, but I have already wept my tears. She was ready to move on with her life, and as are we when our time comes. So, this cane is what I have to remember her by, and I will try to have this somewhere in my background for the foreseeable future in memory of her. So, Grammy, I love you, and I already miss you. Thank you guys for understanding. We will have an Inquisition episode on Friday to hopefully make up for the lost time, because we haven't had just a regular episode in a while now.
Yes.
And with that, we want to say thank you so much. Tune in after Enclave. Be sure to catch an episode of Uno. So until then, I've been Dippy.
I've been Dadley.
And I'm always Dono.
And until next time, your adventure matters.
Stay dapper.
And roll some initiative. Bye-bye!
Bye! Bye! And stick around for a raid. Who are we gonna raid?
Who we
That's a
raiding?
good question.
I mean, Anthony does
that's-
TTV is live again, and we could just
Is
keep
he?
raiding him.
Yeah, let's keep that
Yeah.
community going.
I think
Stick
he's playing
around.
Kingdom Hearts.
Stick around.
Did we follow
for
him?
a raid?
I follow him.
Stick around for
Oh, he is
a
not playing
raid.
Kingdom Hearts anymore.
Stick around for a raid of Anthony Does TTV. Keep that community building going.
Oh, he just hit 500 followers.
Oh, congratulations to him.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Anthony. We're
He's,
happy to...
in celebration, he's gonna eat a PB&J with tuna sandwich.
Oh,
Oh, wow. There you go.
I am... No.
Do I...
No.
What happened? Okay, there we go.
Oh, Dono, my fucking face hurts. Like...
It's actually